what's up everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Resident Roleplay. This is a show where a group of friends and I get together and play homebrewed tabletop RPG set in the world of Resident Evil. I'm your host and GM, Raphael, and welcome back to the table, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey.
Hola.
What did you say?
What?
What is this nonsense? All right, so
Hola?
Hola.
Quick question. Did I share my 13-month anniversary? Because it keeps telling me to share, and I don't want to do that like every time.
I don't think you did he?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna do it real fast.
Do it again.
So it pops up.
Yeah. If you did do it before, do it again. Hold on, here it comes. Well, give me a second to get myself organized here. Hey, there it is.
There it is.
13 months.
Sure. Yeah, I didn't want to blow it up like right in the middle, just testing things.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, awesome. Got that out of the way. So, without further ado, should we get right into the roleplay and whatnot? The meat of the show?
I think so. I mean, we're starting off on a short rest anyway, so I think we can just get into it.
Were you guys starting off on a short rest?
Yeah, we all. I mean, whew.
True. I'm looking at your health bars right now. They're not looking so hot.
No. I think we're starting off on a short rest.
All right. Well, in any event, then let's get going. So, previously on Resident Roleplay, while pursuing the Feliciano crime family for different ends, your party ended up trapped in the Feliciano Manor with their entire collective of mobsters trying to kill you. Furthermore, a signal jammer on the property appears to be blocking your communication with the outside world. In search of a way out, you guys started exploring the vast mansion, and after a close call in which Archaea nearly got herself captured, you regrouped and started moving towards the second floor. There, you encountered a group of thugs tracking you with these wolf-based BOWs that they referred to as Comios. Upon defeating a few of these thugs, some parasitic creatures emerged from their heads, indicating to you for the first time that these gangsters are somehow infected, though they have been behaving like normal human beings. Dissecting the corpses, Emil and Katara found that all of these thugs have a sort of parasitic organism attached to their spines, a type of bioweaponry that really none of you have ever seen before. Meanwhile, Chauncey discovered a note that seemed to confirm his suspicion that his missing sister Cambria is being held on the estate grounds. Fighting your way through some more BOWs in the basement, you found a few more fragments of an emblem that might open a way of escape through the back door. However, you are still in need of some more of those. So that's where we left off. And having scoured the manor's basement, you made your way back up to the foyer, entering again into that magnificent main hall from which you can access the rest of the rooms. What are you guys doing?
Resting.
All right, so you guys can take a short rest, take a quick hour to lick your wounds and do some recovery. You guys just start setting up camp in this foyer, kind of along the stairs, and making yourselves comfortable.
I will say that along the same lines as Chauncey, I think we said this before the stream started, but Doc was saying Chauncey's nearly out of ammo. I'm running low on some of them heals, so just
we'd be hurting.
Be aware of that. I'm not going to be using anything during this to heal. I'm straight up taking a nap to heal.
During this short rest, can I run upstairs and renegotiate some of my stuff?
Sure.
Then,
Yeah.
Fill you in afterward.
Yeah. Just retrieving your items and switching them out and whatnot. We will say that doesn't interrupt a short rest. It's not too intensive.
Can we just hold on? Can we just take our rest in that room?
Yeah, you guys can if you like. Yeah, there's a bed. There are some furnishings. You know, there's a chair and a desk and whatnot.
There's an entire guest room wing, and I'm taking a short rest in the dungeon. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Well, you guys were kind of up in the foyer area, but yeah, you guys can make your way back to
because
those.
we had gone back up.
Back to those rooms and take your rest
Yeah.
there.
I'm going to spend some hit dice.
Now, when you said
wait,
you're
no.
low on heals, you're just saying in regards to
So-
chemicals,
no,
or
I'm not- yeah, I'm low on materials.
okay,
Rather, I'm low on ingredients, materials, and fluids. This is the lowest I've been, I think, since the Raccoon City arc.
gotcha.
That last fight was brutal.
So yeah, you
I'm
guys
actually-
can
Yeah,
roll up your hit dice.
I don't think it'd be worth it to spend some time to cast because I need to actually take a rest anyways to get my big pharma back. Speaking of which, can you go to my character and switch, like, and put my I have a counter for big pharma. Can you put that on my blue
on your mini
thing? Yeah.
Yeah. So let me actually do that real quick.
And then I'm gonna start rolling dice while I'm waiting.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and get your stuff rolling so we could use our time rather efficiently here. But
I'm gonna roll hit dice as well.
okay, good to know.
Okay, is writing. Emil is taking a nap.
Okay, so you don't want that blue bar for Big Pharma? Okay.
Now, do I have to call out how many hit dice I roll first, or just keep rolling until I'm good with
Just roll them.
Yeah, you could just keep rolling until you're good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna need to.
Oh, come on.
Do this differently.
Okay, you should be good. Try dragging your mini back out.
All right, I'm good.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
Yeah, I know. I see Emil just rolled just like reverse
Yeah, I know.
minimum and maximum. But in the meantime, you guys are finding yourselves a little resting spot in this guest bedroom. Oh.
Yeah, big money. No whammies, no whammies.
So, what is the party's plan of action after taking this rest? The hour goes by.
Well,
it's getting kind of late in the afternoon, actually. You guys look outside and you see the sky starting to look a little evening, and the sun's starting to move towards its setting.
Yep. Emil's gonna look at the setting sun and he's gonna call everybody to a meeting in whichever room he happens to be in if everyone had split up.
All right.
I think I rolled 4 dice. I'm good there.
I rolled 5. That's not good. And they were big. That's how bad it was. They were big. Like 3 out of those 5 were huge numbers.
All right, so
Actually, hold on. I can roll one more. Yeah.
if you would like to. So Emil's calling everybody up for a sort of meeting in this guest bedroom on the 2nd floor. And assuming nobody else has wandered off, you guys are all within earshot of him. So
So Emil's gonna just like look out at the setting sun. You said it was setting?
it's on its way to setting. It's not
On
setting
its way
quite
to-
yet.
yeah. He's gonna look at the sun and be like, "Hey, Chauncey,
Yo.
I'm thinking we're gonna have to get your sister soon, and we're gonna have to move with the greatest of haste." All right,
I've been
everybody.
saying that for some time.
Yes, but I don't think we have any time to stop. Everybody take one of these. And I'm going to cast 4 times energy booster for everybody.
Oh,
So that's everybody
that new with
can
your
now
level up?
stay awake. That is, I just got energy booster with my level up.
cool.
So everybody can now stay up another 24 hours
Without incurring fatigue.
without incurring fatigue.
There you go.
So he pulls out like a straight up like RX pill bottle and just like hands everybody a little chalky pill.
There, you each receive these energy boosters from Emil, and
This will keep us going.
yep. So if you
What are
take
they
it, you
meant
gain
to
those
do?
back.
Well, we don't have to slow down to rest or rather, we don't have to slow down to sleep. They should keep us going throughout the night.
All right then.
So this just gets rid of like the possibility of fatigue.
Of
Yeah, so we don't-
Yeah,
we won't-
fatigue specifically from lack of sleep.
Yeah, so we don't
yeah.
incur fatigue from lack of sleep, which means we can move throughout the night without having to take a long rest or an 8-hour break. We can obviously, we're probably still going to want to take some short rests, but we don't have to sleep now. So we can move through the night. So now I'm definitely really low on stuff now.
All right. So what else are you guys doing?
I'm still going through my inventory though. But
okay.
I would like to risk my 5 shots and make a little bit better bang bang.
Oh, okay. That's quite a gamble.
Yeah, of improvised shells.
Nobody else has Tinker's tools, right?
I don't think so. Not on this. Not on this party.
Nope.
And that's just a D20 with my proficiency, right?
Proficiency and whatever ability modifier is with the craft. I think it's a mobility check.
Yeah, mobility. Okay.
Yeah, so mobility proficiency.
$18, that's good.
Okay, so
Yeah, we're good.
Chauncey, there on the bed, deconstructing these shells and filling them with some more scrap, manages to not blow himself up.
Emil is going to take a look through those, like what's the art gallery in the sculpture room?
Okay, yeah, you go back down to the first floor,
Poster rooms?
and over in the west side
Yeah.
of the building, you find the various galleries that are there.
Yeah, I guess at this point he's just like wandering through the rooms because there was no doors downstairs anymore, right? We went through everything downstairs.
I believe so. Yeah, you guys have checked all the areas you have access to. I think.
Yeah, which means that we're missing something still, and I think the only thing that we haven't figured out is in these rooms.
I think that we're missing the fact that we probably don't have to be in the mansion.
Are they still outside of the? Are they still sieging us?
They look to still be sieging you. They're still
I don't
out there.
think we're
in
going
pretty
out
good
there.
force.
Well,
I'll say, if you want to conduct a search of all the areas you've already been in, I'll say one of you can make an investigation check with advantage if somebody's helping. But
Who has the highest investigation?
I don't.
I got a +7.
It's pretty good.
I will help if somebody wants to do it.
Yeah, we can help Katara.
all right,
Okay.
so Katara, go ahead and make your investigation checks with advantage. Good thing for advantage.
Definitely with advantage. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So with the 22, you guys, after finishing your rest and after formulating your plans and speaking with one another, getting yourself all drugged up to be able to survive the night, you conduct a thorough search of the manor and kind of start backtracking through some of the areas you've already been, seeing if there's anything you missed. And most of your findings seem to come from the second floor. In the east area, amongst all the guest bedrooms, you find a couple of things that you missed before. First of all, heading through the bathroom area, you find in some of the medicine cabinets, especially kind of like below the sink, you find 2 yellow herbs. And
In the medicine cabinet.
and
We'll start cooking those up.
all right. Do you have any green herbs?
Oh,
Or
right, they need
things
green
that-
herb?
they have to be mixed
So-
with something. Well, you actually also find a green herb in the same medicine cabinet, but just one.
Oh no, I've got 2 greens. I was wondering if I had to use a a mix, but I actually have 2 straight up greens.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can use those 2. So I'm using 2 greens to make the green yellow plus another green, which means I got 1 left.
All right.
Okay.
But yeah, in addition to
So I'm
that,
gonna start preparing those.
you also find kind of like hidden under like one of the pillows in the guest bedrooms, you find a small topaz gem that's worth about $100. And you also spot in one of the rooms around the corner, you kind of, when you're going down the hallways of the second floor, it goes down to like a T intersection, and going around the right corner leads to another door near the front of the building that leads to a guest bedroom. And in searching that room, you do find a false bottom at the bottom of one of the dressers. And opening it up, you see a couple of things inside. First of all, you see another one of those stone quarter circles that looks to be a piece of that emblem on that back door. And
Yep.
oh, excuse me, you also find what looks to be a finely polished wooden box with small rubber circles at the center of each face of the box.
How big is this box?
It's kind of rectangular, maybe like 1 foot in its longest dimension.
Okay. Did we see
Rubber
anything?
circles.
Did we see anything that could like house a wooden box? Because I don't remember if we did. But regardless, we'll have somebody just like throw that half or that quarter into the door.
So we have 3 quarters in the door currently, right?
2.
Well, no,
Yeah,
now.
what-
Now
Now we have
do.
half.
No, we should have 3. We had 1 quarter circle from downstairs where we ended last episode, and 1
Yeah.
from the upstairs that I found, and then this
Okay.
one.
Yeah,
So we have 3
because
then.
Chauncey found one in the gallery, and then you guys just found one in the basement last episode.
Okay.
So yeah, that should be 3 quarters. So
All right. So we've got 3.
yeah, you put the that quarter circle in there, and you start to see this emblem coming to form a good bit. There's still 1 quarter missing, but you can see a fair amount of detail of what is being pictured. It looks to be like some sort of clenched fist with a kind of snake tattooed on it.
So was there anything in the sculpture or painting gallery that hadn't been?
With
like,
that, no, with that
touched?
investigation check, you guys searched the whole place pretty thoroughly. You don't find anything new in those areas.
Yeah, because Emil, I don't think was in there at all, so I wasn't
Yeah,
paying too much attention to what all happened in the sculpture and painting. The door that leads to the attic on the second floor.
Mhm.
I'm looking at the map. That's a locked door that was opened, right?
No, it's just locked. I mean, you guys didn't get it open.
Okay, so okay. So that's the locked door that has the eagle on it.
Yeah, it's got like this, eagle kind of carving engraved into it.
Doesn't Archaea have the box effigy?
Yes,
No,
she
I
did,
left that.
because she used it
I've-
on the last fight, didn't she?
No, I
Pretty
don't
sure?
think so. I think I said about it, but I don't think we used it.
I'm
Because
pretty sure she
Pretty
punched stuff
sure
with the
we
box
used it.
effigy.
But
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I
Yeah,
had it.
no,
I had
she
it
definitely
last,
did.
Last I had it was put in the upstairs chest.
She then she
That's what
has
I
it
was
now.
asking. Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, because I'm
I
pretty
She
sure
just
she was
has it.
using it. Yeah, she just took it out of the
Yeah, because I
chest.
think,
Yeah.
I remember Katara going, "Yeah, you could use it for a little bit," and then
If
just
you-
kind of walked away.
If you get kidnapped, drop it like breadcrumbs.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
You gotta remember
yeah,
that conversation. Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't lose it.
I do remember that.
Okay, but I will I will gather all my other stuff out of the upstairs chest.
Okay.
So I reclaimed the karambit, the handgun, and my treasure pouch.
Okay.
And I can put that one topaz in the treasure pouch, and I'm going to leave the FNP90 in the upstairs chest. And I was going to leave the box of effigy, but obviously someone else has it, so that's fine. It's off my inventory.
All right.
I'm gonna head into the master bedroom, and
Okay.
it, like that check that we had made includes searching the master bedroom as well, right?
Yes. And I think
I-
Chauncey searched the master bedroom pretty thoroughly last time, so you can find everything.
But can I check? I'm not looking for anything in the room. Can I check to see if there's like somewhere in like the wall that we can just bust through to get past that door?
Oh wait, did we get the safe open?
There's a safe.
Yeah, there was a
There was a
safe.
safe,
There was a
yeah.
walk-in closet in the master bedroom, and in the back
I'm gonna
of it,
walk in
there's a safe built into the wall.
Oh yeah, let's
Is it
go in there.
still closed? Does it have any key markings? Do I
It
need a
is.
line for this?
It has a rotating dial.
Do we know?
Yeah,
do we
combination.
Somebody
do we
grab
know
that
how-
box.
thick? Do we know how thick the stuff on there looks? Like, if I were to splash it with acid just to get this open, and just constantly splash it with acid.
It looks
Let me look
pretty.
at that box first.
It looks pretty heavily reinforced. It's difficult
That's
to
plan
tell,
B.
but I'll say at a glance you would see that it might take a couple of uses to get that done, and probably
That's a plan
you'd
B.
have to leave it for some time to let it eat into the metals. But it looks certainly possible, depending on how much you're willing to expend.
Well, then my question is can I use my Tinker's tools on this safe?
Oh yeah.
What do you just
look
want?
at that box first?
So who has the
Well,
box?
I mean, like, oh, yeah, who has the box?
Probably Katara, who did the check.
Yeah,
found
she
it.
did lead the search.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you have the box now.
All right, so
I,
but the box is just it doesn't have any markings or anything on it.
Besides those little kind of rubber-looking circles on each of the faces, no other markings, but it's just a finely
It doesn't.
polished little box.
Is it solid?
How do you mean solid?
Is it a block of wood? Is it a block of
Is it a
wood,
block
or
of
is
wood?
it hollow? Is it like a container?
It is a container. It does appear to have like one. You see some hinges and stuff for like being openable. And you see that's got
So
a bit
if
of a
I-
lid, but
Now I ask, how solid is it?
so if I put acid on the hinges,
Can I get a better description of the rubber circles? Is there
Yeah.
something
Can they move?
specific about those?
are you guys touching them?
Yeah, hell yeah, I am.
Squishy.
Yeah, well, you'll see if you kind of touch it, you'll find that it depresses pretty easily. And as you like push in each of these little circles, they're like no more than 1 inch in diameter on each of the faces. That they kind of if you put your finger on them, they'll just depress, kind of like a button.
I pushed them in the right order.
Well, there's one on each face, so.
You can push 2 and I can push 2.
We're just holding it out and just like. So there's 6 total buttons.
No. Oh, 6?
Yes,
Oh,
because there's one
yeah.
on each face
I
of
was
a box.
getting
Yeah.
4. Yeah, I forgot top and bottom. 2 dimensions, not 3. Anybody want to touch the other 2?
she'll just so Katara will just come up and just be like, "Oh, here's the other 2." Beep.
I think at this point we're all pressing a button.
Okay, so you guys, except for Arcade,
pressing
I
them all at
guess,
the same
yeah.
time.
Yeah,
So you guys
Arcade
are
is
pressing.
We're looking like a seance group.
Yeah, just like
You guys are just in a circle with each of you
light as a feather, stiff as a board.
using 2 hands to depress these buttons. Is that what's going on here?
Is exactly what's going on.
So as you guys do that, and then once you have all 6 buttons depressed all at once, you hear a click. as the top of the box seems to loosen and the lid
All
looks to
right.
be open.
Now let's do that for the safe.
So, opening the box, you find inside a key with kind of at the base of it kind of spreading out into eagle wings.
Oh,
No.
can I
Somebody
take
wanna
that
go-
key?
Yeah, someone want to go take that to the attic while we contemplate burning this chest open or this safe open.
I'll leave my Tinker's Tools kit right there in case you decide to use any of it.
I'm not
But
very good
I
at
will
using
take that. I will take those that key and run off into the other room and open up that door if I can.
Okay, yeah.
Just start shooting if you need help.
Oh, you'll hear me.
So yeah, you take the key over there and you do use it on the door with the eagle motif, and it does seem to click open, and that door is now unlocked. Well, excuse me, letting you know as the GM, the key has no other use, so you can discard it if you like. But the door opens and leads you into another hall, which, you know, as you guys saw on the map of the second floor, kind of rounds the corner to the right.
I'm bringing up the map again. Yeah. Oh, okay. When I'm gonna go that way and go to the attic access.
Okay, yeah, so heading down the hall, going around the corner, you know, you pass like a little table with like a flowery vase just kind of along the way in one of the corners, but you head around the corner and it leads you down to a brief hallway which just comes to an abrupt dead end. But you do see this string kind of descending from the ceiling.
I was gonna say I want Katara to be backing Chauncey on this too.
Okay, so
So yeah, we can get
Katara's-
to that safe later if you guys would like. We can all come as a group.
Okay,
Yeah.
Stick together.
so you guys all following Chauncey then?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys join Chauncey as he brings the attic access down. You pull on the string, and it just like brings down this staircase out of the ceiling that looks to head up into a very dark and musty attic.
Cough.
But yeah, heading up those stairs, it's a bit of a small space too to kind of get through. But getting up there, you do see that it is there are no lights on in here, and it's just complete darkness up in this attic. Those of you with dark vision, I guess, would have some visibility.
Cool.
Oh, I will bring out my shotgun with the flashlight.
Okay, you got a flashlight on that, so you start shining that around. Of course, yeah. I think the two evolved characters have some visibility outside of the cone of the flashlight. But bear in mind, it is complete darkness, and dark vision would only bump that up to
So
dim
it's
light. So you guys
dim
are
light, yeah.
So it is considered dim to you guys, but you can see at all.
You can see, you just can't distinguish colors.
Do,
Yeah,
Do
that
I
too.
see any extra like little strings to pull on lights? Like, you know, like the and pull
Not
strings
in
for
your
lights?
immediate vicinity, but you do see, as once you get that flashlight lit up, that this attic is pretty spacious. It is quite possibly just like over, you know, a good bulk of the foyer area, and maybe even a little bit more. But you do see around you, amid a number of wooden crates and supports, are various still figures kind of draped in white cloth. In fact, they're exactly
Still. Okay.
in fact, they're exactly two like figure-looking objects that are draped in white cloth throughout this area. But again, it is kind of amidst a bunch of boxes, a bunch of crates, a bunch of things that are just used for storage.
If I use my flashlight, do I see movement in those two figures?
They do not appear to be moving. No, they seem completely still.
I'm gonna go knock one over. Just to make sure it's a mannequin. I ain't got time for this. Yeah.
All right,
So if I burn it, will it scream?
There's only one way to find out. But Chauncey walks over. You try to knock over this thing, but you just like hit against it. It's just like dung, and it is quite heavy. It does not get knocked over.
Oh, can I pull the sheet off?
Oh no.
All right, if you pull
the easy top?
you pull the cloth off of this one in front of you, and you see a set of ornate knight's armor, kind of standing upright and clutching a battle axe. And it just kind of, it's just kind of there, just like set up on like a display piece, like a statue.
Oh my. Oh, these look really out of place.
This is a gothic mansion. I'm surprised there aren't more of these.
I mean, I don't know. What's my inventory?
Do they bear any resemblance to the statues down below?
No particular resemblance. They're just generic knight's armor. But like I said, rather ornate. They look nice. Got a little feather coming out the top. This one in particular that you're looking at, since you only pulled the cloth off of one of them, has got like a bit of like a silver hue to it. Looks well polished, well preserved.
Might as well pull the cloth off the second one.
I pulled the cloth off the second one. Similar set of knight's armor. In fact, pretty much identical looking, except that it's a lot darker. It's got like an almost black set of armor. But also pretty ornate and regal looking.
Is it a statue of armor, or is it armor in which I can take the pieces off of?
It appears to be...
All Chauncey heard was AC upgrade.
Yeah.
No, actually, I didn't hear AC upgrade. I heard decoy. Is what I heard.
They appear to be... like, because they are a complete set that is kind of put together. You get the sense around, some sort of, connection holding it all together. So you could try to start pulling the pieces off, but unless you're particularly well versed in medieval armors, it might be a little bit difficult. But you can certainly try.
Like, is it heavy though? Like,
it is very heavy.
It is a suit of armor.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. But I mean, like, if I just heave it over my shoulder and chuck it out a window, is it?
Hold on.
You would have to make some strength checks to get that far. But
Okay. That's all I wanted to know, is if I had to make some checks, or if it was just something like, oh yeah, Chauncey can do this.
No, yeah.
And heave it out a window so somebody thinks we're busting out the windows. What about these boxes?
Okay. You guys gonna kind of search around through the boxes?
Yeah.
Can I investigate the armor?
What in particular are you looking for?
Anything like unusual, deeper than maybe what they could see by actually like studying it?
Make a perception check.
Buttons.
Yeah, buttons, stuff like that,
Or if there's anything in their pockets.
The X button.
But meanwhile, as she's making that
Or
perception
if they're
check,
carrying anything.
the rest of you, or at least those of you who are looking around through the boxes.
Oh, I don't see crap.
No, yeah, it's just an ornate set of armor.
It doesn't have pockets.
It definitely does not have pockets. But looking around through the boxes, you see, again, this is kind of a large space. There's a lot of stuff to sift through, but you do find on some of these boxes just sort of lying on top, there are a few stuff just sort of laid around. You find a few cartons. You find one little yellow carton that is quite bulky and got a little hefty bit of weight to it. But you see, flipping it open, inside this carton, you find 3 40 millimeter grenade rounds.
Thank you.
You also find on top of another box these 2 other cartons, one green and a white one. One of them has 5 12-gauge shotgun shells, and the other one has 5 7.62 rounds.
I'll take those.
By the way, yeah, I don't have any more room in my rifle. I have this tea ready. I think I've had this tea ready for a bit.
I'm gonna reload my launcher.
All right.
Just gonna say that now.
Yeah, you load in those 40 millimeter rounds to the China Lake.
So who needs this tea? Emil's gonna take one himself because it's been a long day. But
Actually, Raph, real quick, I did want to ask. So, like, I know the China is like 3-shot and then reload.
Yeah.
But can you mix rounds together? So, like, if there's like, if you have like acid, grenade, flame, or whatever, can you mix them? Like, one round is this, the other round is this.
Yeah, I would allow that because I've been allowing Emil to do that with the hypo gun. So I'll say you could do that with the grenade launcher.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna load it with like one. Let's see.
Different chambers for different dangers.
Yeah. One grenade, one acid, or one grenade or 2 acid. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, gotcha. So you load those up in like manner.
Yep.
But yeah, as you guys continue to look around the room. Also, Emil, do you have any visibility on your own, or are you just relying on Chauncey's flashlight?
I am like basically behind Chauncey.
Oh, okay, gotcha. You're his third person over the shoulder camera.
Exactly. But anybody need this yellow? I made some tea. I'm just gonna pour that tea in my pocket.
I
won't
don't
take
need it yet. I'm okay.
I will. I guess I wouldn't have prepared that second tea, but I will have taken before when we were taking our breaks and everything. I would have before we went up to the attic. I would have taken that tea.
Okay, for yourselves. So yeah, go ahead and roll your hit point increase then. This is always exciting.
Yeah, let's do this.
1.
I'm seriously questioning who didn't level up. Like,
wait, what?
I'm like, obviously, either he's over preparing us for next levels, or someone leveled up and they just don't realize it. Like, I'm actually curious.
So level up is the same as rolling hit die, right? Because I think I have that saved.
Yeah. Hit die plus Constitution.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh wait, no, that just adds on, right? Because I'm not at full.
Yeah, well, you also roll the heal from whatever herb
That
it
would
is
put me
if
at
you're
full
not
then.
at full. Oh, okay. What?
Yeah, I'm 5 down from full.
And what herb was it? Just a single green?
Green. Yeah, well,
That'd be-
any heal would put me up. Pretty much literally any heal would put me up to full. I'm only 5 down.
You might still want to roll it because it's 2d4 plus 2 for a single green. So you could still technically.
2d4.
There's a chance you
If I
could
roll
not.
2 ones, right,
Yeah.
right. That's literally what I needed.
Ah, there you go. Hey, you got up to full.
So then that puts me up to full, and then the herb pops in, which brings it up to max, right? Or which
Technically, that happens simultaneously. So we'll say you're probably still missing the difference between your max and
so
your...
I get my max goes up 7 and I heal 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so that puts me up to what I was max at before, but my new max is 7 above that,
Nice.
which I need a calculator. Not because it's difficult, I'm just dumb. All right.
So I'll just say now, just since Emil was asking, Arkea would know that she has leveled up.
Oh, okay. Because I just texted that. I just went through and had to make sure my level.
Yeah. You're just like, was it me?
Okay, listen.
But hold on.
I put my microphone up, so it mutes itself, and I was talking to myself. So sorry.
So, Arkea, you got tea, and we would have had this tea during our
Tea.
break.
Okay.
Obviously, we're not drinking tea in the attic.
Yeah.
So I'll say
Okay,
retroactively
so what
as
am I
well.
rolling?
You could roll
Yeah,
the
roll-
hit dice of whatever class you took your level in, and then add your Constitution modifier, and then
Yeah, 'cause I prepared- I
roll the
prepared this.
heal from the tea.
So whatever.
It's a 2d4
hit
plus.
dice, which is a D12, isn't it?
Should be a D10 for you, unless you took a level in soldier.
No, D10. Yeah, not soldier. Let's see. Give me just a second here. I haven't rolled hit dice in forever. Give me just a second. That was
Did you just
scary.
say not in soldier?
I don't know what's happened.
She was just saying because she was thinking it might be a D12, but that's only for
I think it's
soldier.
better.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was like, wait, did she like triple multi-class now? That's crazy.
I mean,
That's what I thought. I was like, wait, hold on.
I'm confused.
Chauncey rubbed off.
I don't think she can multi-class into soldier because you do
She's not
need.
strong enough.
Well, you do need.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that's
you
true.
need prerequisites.
It does have a strength prerequisite, and also you do need at least one firearm proficiency to multi-class into soldier.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. So
9.
your max hit points have increased by 9, and now go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2, assuming it's also just the single green.
It is.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so. All right, and you said 2d4 plus. I'll just copy whatever Emil did.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
There. 5.
Well, roll another d4.
Oh, it didn't roll. Didn't roll 2 for some. Okay. Sure.
So it's 3.
Right, but only-
only the dice value. So 3. So that's 8 total.
8. Okay. Geez, sorry. My brain, man, it just died. There we go.
All right.
Excuses.
So you
No.
heal 8 hit points, and your max hit points increase by 9. So be sure to update that on your
Yep, I did that.
character sheet and on Roll20. And as Chauncey is continuing to lead on through with the flashlight, you would see on the far wall, on the opposite end of this attic area, is what looks to be like a little red button.
No, I'd push it.
So
I was about to ask a question.
Ask me twice. I'd see red button. I push.
So you walk over, you push the glowing red button, and as you do, you hear some noises like coming from pretty far back behind you, near where you entered up from the stairs. It's just like
Emil turns around and realizes he can't see shit.
Archaea also turns around.
Okay.
Turn around.
Everybody
Shoot my
turns
gun.
around.
Yeah, right.
My gun's loaded. I just in case.
Yeah. Well, so what are the positions here? Because I know Chauncey and Emil are over there, but on the far end by the button. Where's Katara and Archaea when they turn around?
Archaea's by the night going, ooh, awesome, cool, shiny.
Oh.
Okay, so you're pretty far back.
Emil is third person over the shoulder. Chauncey.
Yeah, you're with Chauncey. Where's Katara?
Yeah.
I feel like she would have been with Chauncey and
Okay.
Emil.
So yeah, you guys are all kind of.
Because
So the three of you are up at the far end, and Archaea's way back, still looking at the armor. So Archaea, you'd be the closest though to it. So when you look back, you can you have a line of sight to this ladder that looks to have descended from the ceiling, kind of nearby to the stairs that you entered from, and it looks to lead up to a trap door that might lead to the rooftop.
She mumbles the word ladder, and then she walks towards the ladder.
All right. So the rest of you looking back, there's a lot in this attic, a lot of storage, so that your view from there is kind of obscured. I don't know if you could actually see the ladder, even, especially since your flashlight's kind of short range, but, you know, Katara with all your dark vision might be able to see that far, but again, it's still kind of obscured. Although, you guys do notice upon turning around, because on this end you're closer to that second set of ornate armor that you guys passed, the dark one. And I'll say make a perception check. Anybody who's over on that end that wishes to.
That means everybody.
Who wants to roll it, or should we all just roll?
I'll say each of you can roll.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, okay. That's a
Done.
nat 20.
Chauncey's not
Whatever
paying
I don't see.
yeah, Chauncey's not paying too much attention. He was just like, "Oh, what was that noise?" And he's kind of looking past everything. But Katara and Emil, you two notice immediately that something's a little off about this picture turning back. And it's hard
Which
to play.
picture?
Just the image of just like everything you're looking at in this direction.
I was like, did we miss a painting?
Looking at us, Scooby-Doo wise.
But something's
If
a
that
little,
paint-
little off, and it's hard to place your finger on it at first. But then you realize that set of Black Knight armor is in a different position than when you last saw it.
Yeah, I figured. Hey, Chauncey.
It's still like in the same place in the room, but like its arms are now kind of up, and the axe is kind of up in the air, but it's still completely still.
Chauncey, can you shine can you shine that light over there? I'm gonna kick it.
Hey guys, the armor is moved.
When you, as you say that, Emil is marching up to it about to boot it.
That is, what are you doing?
So is Chauncey shining his light in that direction so Emil can see it?
I need to see.
I will blind that thing.
So you shine your light over in that direction. Emil marches over, and as you get close to it and you like get ready to boot it, the axe actually comes down in a downward swing.
Come at me. I'm ready.
Does a 14
No.
hit you? So you dodge out of the way as you see this coming, and this axe lodges into the ground before being lifted back up again. And you see now that this armor is animating, and it is moving like a person in very kind of like rigid movements, but it is moving. And it is now starting to march a little bit.
Oh, it can't march any forward. I'm right there.
Can I shoulder check this thing? Like
I'm still in the middle of my.
Well, make your boot attack, Emil.
So I want to say that my goal is to shove it over onto like its back.
Okay,
That's my goal with this kick.
That's the shove action.
Kind of a
then.
shoulder check. Yeah, kind of like a shoulder check type thing, but with my foot.
Okay, so we'll say that's the shove action. So go ahead and make a athletics check.
Athletics check. Okay.
Oh,
No
poor
contest.
Emil.
Question I have is, could you actually kick something like in a tackle motion, like tackle it with your foot?
Drop
Kick it to the ground.
All right, so can I drop kick it instead?
Well, you attempt to, but you just like
I-
dung, and it just like same result as when like Chauncey tried to knock it over earlier. You just hit solid steel, and it is still standing. And
as soon as it like this series of events is just like I'm running at it. It tries to chomp me. I dodge. I barely dodge out of the way. And kick it. It's solid. I'm just like mechanical armor and just turn around.
And Archaea, you hear as you're moving towards that ladder the a similar sound of
No.
behind you. I'll say if you guys, given the circumstances, you guys might have to fight this out. So I'm gonna need you to roll for initiative.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised if he didn't roll as soon as they try to kill me.
It's like a sequence initiative. This is cool.
Yeah.
Haha. No.
No.
Wow.
Katara, is that 15 yours? Question?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was like the earlier looking.
Oh no,
No, you nat 20'd that.
Yeah.
All right. So a quick sound off on
Dang.
initiative.
Meal 7.
Archaea 8.
Chauncey 9.
Hold on. Slow down. That was Archaea 8.
7, 8, 9.
7, 8,
Yeah.
9. Yeah, that's true. So Chauncey at
Katara.
9.
Yes.
Katara 15.
Okay. So, top of the round is Katara. What are you doing?
Okay, so I mean, it's armor, so like I'm gonna try to hit it with acid.
Okay. So you
So I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna move up to get within like at least. Hold on. Let me look at the range for this real quick. Sorry. Where are you at? Okay, yeah, 5 to 20 feet. So I want to get like 10 feet away from it, and then like, wah,
Okay.
with acid.
Not difficult. You're in pretty tight quarters on over on this end, so you were probably no more than 20 feet away from it at the start. So yeah, you just move a little bit forward and you just like throw a vial of acid at it. Go ahead and make your tool attack.
All right, we'll see if this works.
Oh no.
Hey,
19 hits.
Wait, what?
that's a 19.
So
All right, so
go ahead and roll the damage as you just like and just like splash this acid against it and it starts corroding the armor.
So I do want to ask real quick. Does this go through and use my intelligence as well, like with the damage?
Yes, I believe you add that to any tool attack, and so this would be a tool attack. So yeah.
That is a 20.
All right. So yeah, that you just like splash this vial, and the acid seems to stain it in a pretty optimal way. It doesn't splash very much outside of the armor, not too much is wasted. All the acid begins bearing down on it and corroding, and you see the steam starting to rise up off of the armor, and it's like fine black exterior is starting to erode away. So is that gonna be Qatar's turn?
And she's gonna move.
Okay.
She's moving away from that thing. So she was like 20 feet away from it. She's gonna, if she can, go 30, or well, get to 30 feet away from it.
It's not too far back before you hit the wall. Again, these are pretty.
Okay.
There's not a lot of distance between you, so you're kind of in the corner right now, and it's kind of in your path back. Yeah, you could get maybe like 5 or 10 feet back from where you were.
Oh, okay. I'll just get back to where it was before.
All right.
20 feet away from it.
Yeah. So yeah, you back up against the wall, and
that's it.
All right. Next up is Chauncey.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull out the Crambit,
All right.
and then I'm gonna run up to it and try to disarm it
Okay.
by attacking the
does-
crap out of it and
Yeah.
using the disarm.
Okay. Yeah. Trying to remember how that works. I believe it's on a hit, right?
It's a once per turn when you hit with a finesse weapon.
Okay. Yeah. So you gotta roll the hit first.
Yeah. So I mean, like I can try to hit it twice. So we're gonna do that.
All right.
No, there it goes. That probably doesn't hit.
Yeah. So unfortunately, first attack you come at it with your Karambit and just ding, and it just sparks off of the armor. But then you come across and search for one of the seams and try and jam it in there, and it lodges pretty well between the plates. That second one hits.
I do apologize. I didn't do the 2 rolls. I clicked it the first time and it took like a long time to roll, so I clicked it again.
Oh,
just so
I see.
you know ahead of time. That's what happened. I wasn't trying to rush through it.
No, it's all good.
But yeah, okay. And now I have to do damage and then have a
Yeah, go ahead and roll the damage.
It succeed a strength. Okay. All right. I actually didn't have. Okay. Yeah. I forget how this thing actually did damage. Been so long. I had a +1 to those attacks.
Oh, right, because
But
it's a +1
it
weapon.
matter.
Yeah. So
Unless that first one with
no,
a 10 would hit.
results the same.
Okay. I figured that. Okay, so 10 damage.
Oh, you guys are rolling nice even numbers. I'm like decrementing in 10s at a time. So yeah, you jam your knife in there. Again, the armor plates are kind of hard to get by, so even when you do, it doesn't seem to have as much effect as you would like. But you're going to attempt to disarm it.
Mm-hmm. It has to succeed a strength saving throw.
All right, strength saving throw. I think that fails.
Yeah, because like I think
it's a minimum
8
of
just
8.
to
Yeah.
start.
Yeah. So, so you're disarming its axe.
Yes.
Yeah. So as you pull away with the karambit, you just employ some of your military training and just like use the curved blade to just like disarm it from the wrist, and you quickly break its grip, and the great axe goes clattering to the ground, and it is currently weaponless.
Could I wield said axe? Just out of curiosity, I don't know if you have this stat, but
It's just the 5th edition great axe, so I would say yeah, it would be possible. It is it is a two-handed weapon, so
I will put the karambit back in.
Are you picking this axe up?
I am going to pick this axe up.
Oh my goodness! All right, well you give it a good heave. It's a heavy weapon, but you pick it up and you're ready to go with this battle axe.
Oh no.
1d12 right there.
Yeah. So
I'm assuming this doesn't have finesse, right?
No. This is a pure strength
Disarm
weapon.
with a great axe.
And I don't know how much movement I would have needed to get to this armor, so however much I want to step back away from it, and I'll let it do an attack of opportunity with its weaponless body.
I would actually say right now it can't exactly, doesn't really have any available attacks, so it's not going to make an opportunity attack against you. I'll say that disarm kind of
Grapple.
acted as a bit of it could grapple, but it's not going to try that. It's not a grapple type creature. It's too heavy and cumbersome. I don't think you'd even be thinking about that. But yeah, it's
I'll let you be like 5 feet away.
yeah. You're not moving far. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
you're just getting a little bit of distance as much as you can. So is that going to be the end of Chauncey's turn?
That would be the end of my turn.
All right, Arkea, you're up next.
Arkea's like, nope. She's going for that ladder.
All right, so I would say with your movement, you could about get to the top of the ladder and throw open the latch.
Can I dash?
You can dash and get up onto the roof if you like.
Yes.
So yeah, you get up onto
She's done.
onto the rooftop. You see this entirely flat rooftop with concrete tiles underfoot and a number of kind of HVAC units of varying heights scattered throughout, kind of obscuring your view to the entirety of it. But yeah, I will say you get far enough to get out onto the roof, and you can see that now.
I'm good with that.
All right.
I'm good with that.
So is that the end of Arkea's turn?
Yes.
All right, Emil, you're up next.
Now has the weapon.
It appears to not have any weapons.
Now I'm gonna try to push it over.
Again. All right, make
Run
another
back up and
athletics
try to
check.
shove it over. Quick question: does it make any difference trying to shove a creature if it's grappled?
Not necessarily, no.
Push.
All right.
Oh, come on.
So 17, unfortunately, you just like, "Arr!" you're trying to just like tackle it over, but you are just having no effect against this heavy metallic form.
It's so freaking heavy. It really wants me to push. I really want to push it over even more. Because I don't think my knife is gonna do, or my bayonet's gonna do too much against it. I just want to disable this and move on. I'm gonna continue doing that for every turn afterwards. So.
All right, so that's the end of Emil's turn.
If y'all need me, I'll be at the night.
All right. So at the end of Emil's turn, the armors are going to take their move, and you see this one in front of you. Like the helmet just like bursts off of it, and you see again, like you encountered before, this parasitic organism just like in the head position. It's like this organ-looking object at the center, and a tentacle just flailing about with a bladed end. And it is going to go ahead and attempt to make a tentacle attack against you. It's a 16 to hit.
Misses. I duck out of the way and I'm just like, not mechanical.
And fortunately for you, it doesn't get a multi-attack because it does not have its great axe.
But you said it was moving, or is that one just attacking?
That one's just attacking.
Okay, 'cause if it was gonna move, I'm gonna try to shove it again.
No, it is staying put. But okay. The other armor set, having seen its quarry just go up a ladder, is gonna turn around and start heading towards you guys because it does not do ladders. That's like Claptrap with stairs. So it's going to take a dash action and just start making its way across the attic, but doesn't get to you guys within its turn. You get the sense that they're not very deft creatures, especially in this heavy armor. They're moving quite slowly. But that's going to be the end of their turn. Back up to the top of the round is Katara.
Okay. So, okay, that's a chem material. Sweet.
Quick question.
So, okay, go ahead.
How fast are they moving? At a dash?
I don't think you could quite see because it's all dark over there.
Oh, right. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so you can't tell how fast they're moving. You just hear a bunch of footsteps.
So how fast, like, so I know it's like dim light for Katara, but how far can she tell that the other one is away from them? Because
how far does your dark vision go again?
Hold on, let me pull that up. Should be 60.
Yeah, I think it is
hopefully.
60.
Let me see. Dark vision. Yep, up to 60.
Okay, yeah. So it would be within your range. Yeah, it looks to be about, I would say, 20 feet away from Emil. So about 40 feet away from you if you're like 20 feet back against the wall.
Okay, cool. So with that, I'm gonna bonus action enhance the grenade round.
Okay.
And then she's just gonna fire that over at the one that's farthest from the group.
Okay.
The one that's making its way over.
I see. So yeah, you see that one coming at you. You just like shove some chemicals into the barrel and thump. All right, that's a pretty hefty explosion. So it needs to make a mobility save.
Yep.
That's an 11.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah. So it takes the full brunt of that explosion, and the explosion just like you see the shrapnel like shoot outwards and just like start wrecking through this armor and obliterating it apart. It looks to do a great deal more damage than you were expecting.
Oh yeah.
Cool. And then pretty much after that, she
wasn't able to get both of those in that radius?
No, they were too far apart.
Okay.
They were about 20 feet apart.
Okay, cool. Yeah, after that, that's all she's gonna do.
All right, so staying put. Chauncey, you're up next.
Well, we know how this is going to go down. I was reading ahead. Obviously, I can't use firearm attacks with a battle axe.
No,
but,
yeah, unless you have something to just hold one hand.
I was hoping to use my limb shot with the battle axe, or the great axe, but you can't because it requires a firearm. I thought that'd be pretty cool to use a limb shot on it. But
what was it, a firearm?
Yeah, it says with it all, I have to use a firearm. I was like, damn. Like, if I can just wield the power or harness the power of limb shot with my great axe, but I can still use.
All right, because it's one of
correct?
your trick shots. No, headshots are only for ranged attacks.
Okay, yeah, ranged attacks. But I should be able to attach bleed because it's a blade, right?
Yeah, it is. It would be considered, but in this homebrew and edged weapon, yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go for the head. Of course, that's what I'm aiming for. But I'm going to swing that thing. Now, you said it takes 2 hands to wield it. Does it take 2 spots of my inventory to hold it?
I would say so. Yeah, actually. Yeah, because it is a great weapon. It is quite large, so this would be considered bulky.
Okay, so to have it in my inventory, I'm just gonna, just drop the AR on the ground real fast.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
All right, and then,
well, actually,
I'm going
I think it specifies for bleed. Does it specify that it has to be used against? Hold on, I'm looking this up.
All right, rules
yeah,
time.
rules time.
No one expected Chauncey to get a hold of a great axe.
No, did not see that one coming. Because I think, it has to be against the creature that does not have resistance or immunity to slashing damage, which you get the sense from your previous attack that this creature does. But if you're shooting for the head, I will say you can make it a targeted attack with disadvantage against the head. Did we lose Chauncey? Okay, so I just fired the stream back up. So anybody who's watching will probably catch up with it after watching an advertisement in a couple of seconds here. But yeah, we're back. Sorry about that. Internet crashed. That was weird.
Yep. Happens.
Yeah, technical difficulties, indeed. So yeah, that was quite unfortunate of a speed bump, but we do seem to be back online, and hopefully it doesn't happen again. So if somebody could check on the stream and make sure it's running properly,
Looks good.
that would be dandy.
It's good.
Cool. I don't
There.
think. Okay, yeah. Discord just recognized that we're live. Okay, yeah. So if everything's running smoothly,
I took that time to get some animal crackers.
nice.
Oh, animal crackers. I ate 2 sandwiches while y'all was gone. Told you, I'm losing weight by running, but not by eating.
So, with that being said, where did we last leave off? I believe it was Chauncey's turn, and you were making attempting to make an attack with the great axe. And so I made the
but I
rule
wanted to make sure. Yeah, I wanted to make sure of all the possible things I could do with it without having to go through that card on this great axe.
So you were asking if you could do bleed on it, and we did realize that bleed does have the limitation of that it can't be used on creatures that have resistance to slashing, resistance or immunity to slashing damage. However, I did say, because you said you were going for like the head, and that's like all unarmored. So I would say you can make a targeted attack. It is a part of the rules in our homebrew that targeted attacks against specific parts of a creature's body, since in Resident Evil like weak points are so common a thing, everybody can make a targeted attack, but with disadvantage if you're not using something like headshot or limb shot or things like that. So yeah, your headshot or limb shot neither can apply to this melee weapon, but you can still make a targeted attack at disadvantage, and if it hits, then you can apply bleed.
Okay, now that still falls under like, is it considered a blunt weapon?
Yeah, it's an edged
weapon. Okay, I didn't know if it was maybe weapon of opportunity as well.
No, not necessarily, because this is like a proper weapon. This was like meant to be used as a weapon.
I mean, prior or after the fact that I acquired it as a weapon. I kind of want to. I wish I knew what the stats were now. Like, how amazing is this thing? Let's go ahead and find out. I'm going to make the targeted attack.
Okay.
I'm going to go for like right at the neck. If I can just off with the head.
All right.
That's what I'm going for.
We'll go ahead and make your attack roll with disadvantage. So it's a proper strength melee attack. So strength, proficiency.
Here it goes. And disadvantage.
Oh, so even with disadvantage, 19 hits. So you swing for the base of the neck where this parasitic organism disappears below the shoulder pauldrons. So go ahead and roll a d12 and add your strength and your bleed as well if you so desire.
I will add the bleed as well. Here's the actual damage, and then 15,
crit.
and then
well, technically not a crit, but
not crit.
Well,
not
crit
crit,
damage, right?
It's
crit
critically
damage would be if he rolled 2d12, but
okay, maximum dice there.
and that's just a d4. Okay.
Yep, d4 to that.
Oh yeah, 18.
18. So because of the fact that you attacked it in its organic area, you do actually ignore its damage resistances. So that you just like whoosh, and lodge that axe right in there, and you see like a chunk of flesh and like this brown pus-like liquid just squirt out of it, and it looks to have done some serious damage.
But it's still there, right?
It is still standing.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and just start wailing on it now. Just not targeted attack, but I am going to swing again. But this time I'm going to full sail, just crack it.
All right, go ahead and just make a straight up attack roll then.
23.
23 still hits.
this be the damage.
Oh, you keep rolling 12s.
15.
Well, you're gonna need it because you again just like wind up and swing that axe and it kind of like bounces off the armor a bit and it causes a large spark, but it staggers just from the sheer force of it. But yeah, that attack in particular doesn't look to have done as much damage as the last one, but it still seems to have hurt it.
Now, I'm kind of not really understanding the whole creature mechanism. Like, it's just like the crab, the crab thing from like Xenomorphs, right? On the back of its head.
Kinda. It's more like this little sack of flesh with a bladed tentacle just like swinging about it, but it's kind of like a head, so to speak, that is where the head would be in the armor.
And it's controlling a body inside the armor, or just the mechanical mechanism?
You get the sense that there's probably more of this, more organism inside the armor, but you only see this head.
I just want to make sure that like if I attack it at the knees, it's still gonna keep coming because it's just a piece of metal. I'm just making sure.
Yeah. So is that going to be Chauncey's turn?
I think that is all I can do.
All right. At the end, that ends Chauncey's turn. Arkea, you're up on the rooftop. If you're going to do anything, or we could skip on over to Emil's turn.
Can I make a perception check and see what's going on, like up here? See if I can see anything or anything.
Make a perception
Stepping
check.
closer to the edge. Staying somewhat hidden.
All right, 14.
14.
You look around, and it's there's not a lot on the rooftop to find, so you're pretty easily able to get a good survey of the entire situation up here. Looking around and kind of creeping around some of the taller HVAC units, you do see on one end, on the end opposite from where you are, near the edge where the roof falls to where the balcony would be, there is this sort of a matte black device, maybe about 10 by 10 feet at its base, supporting a transmitter control panel with a number of buttons and meters and knobs measuring some sort of outgoing signal. And leaning against this device, you do see a gentleman, older man, early 50s, short black hair under a gray fedora, wearing a gray pinstripe three-piece suit, who you recognize as the Consigliere that you met earlier.
Oh, lovely.
And he's just sitting there smoking a cigar or a cigarette, and he's just like, "Hey, how you doing?" And we'll say that takes up your that takes up your turn.
That's beautiful.
So next up is Emil's turn.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Okay.
Hello.
I've been munching on these aminal crackers. Not aminal crackers. Right, so one of them got blown to smithereens, right?
It's still up, but yeah, it took a lot of damage. Yeah.
Oh, okay. None of them are down yet?
Neither of them are down.
And I can only see what Chauncey's looking at, right?
Pretty much. Well, you did see the some of that.
Wait a
that
minute,
one in
where's
the
the
back.
shotgun?
You did see that one in the back just like
shotgun?
light up momentarily. So you probably would have seen the explosion. So you saw the one in the back for a moment. But
I'm talking about like for this 6 seconds because
that's
where's
true.
the light?
Because you did have to drop that shotgun to be able to hold that great axe.
I dropped the AR, but I dropped the I put away the shotgun when I grabbed the karambit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
To use the karambit, so. But I did throw the AR down on the ground.
Yeah, so we'll say it's just sort of dangling and just like shining the light at the ground, which is kind of illuminating this
It's like a low
small
glow.
area. Yeah, it's enough for you to see still with dim light. We'll say the creature in front of you.
Yeah, okay. So the creature in front of me is illuminated with dim light.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna roll a quick D2 really quick.
Also, if you'd like, you could take the shotgun off of my back, but you're not allowed to shoot it. Just so you know, like you can use it as the flashlight, but I'm assuming you're seeing sparks fly off of this thing in front of me.
How close is Chauncey to me right now? Actually, I might do that.
He's near. Yeah, he'd be nearby. You'd be, maybe within, because he just made a melee attack against it. So you both are in melee with it.
All right. Hot swap! I'm gonna grab that shotgun.
Which, by the way, just for quick information, what all did you guys take from all the ammunition that you guys found up here? Did you guys take it all?
I took the 7.62, which was 5, and then I took the 5 rounds of shotgun.
Okay, so you took
took
all the ammo.
took the 40.
I didn't take any of it.
Okay, gotcha.
I just assumed Chauncey's got room.
I assumed you didn't have room.
So I got room now.
Okay, good to know. So yeah, what are you doing, Emil?
I'm gonna grab that shotgun.
Alrighty.
You can free action.
Yeah, we'll say that's a free action for you to take the shotgun off of him.
Okay. Just because it's like I don't know if it's attached or if I have to like do something, but I'll grab that shotgun.
It is hung on by a strap, but like you guys can kind of coordinate it really quick during your turn.
And then I'm gonna recess the situation right quick. There's one that I'm in melee range with who doesn't have a weapon.
Correct.
There's one down the hall that does have a weapon.
Yes, but is pretty heavily damaged.
And is walking towards us.
Yeah. Well, actually, they both at this point seem pretty similar levels of damage.
And the other one that was on the other side of the room is walking towards us.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any, like, he said there's like a bunch of boxes and stuff like that in the way?
Mm-hmm.
So like visibility is improved, or not improved, but it's bad.
It's not good, but you do have line of sight on the other one now, because it's gotten kind of close to you and down this like hall between the boxes and the walls.
And no sign of Archaea.
No sign of Archaea.
We don't see like her feet hanging.
No, she's way up on the rooftop now.
Okay.
Yeah. So since that other one is coming this way, I'm just looking around. It's like, no, damn it. I'm gonna do my best to dash past that armor.
All right. So yeah, using your dash, you can get past both of the armors. Let me see. That one was 20 feet away, so you get 60 feet, right? So,
Wait, actually, hold on. Is the ladder within dash range?
No, it is not.
Okay, so
but that'd bring you most of the way.
If I dash there, can I still light up the fight with the shotgun light?
After this dash, you would still be able to light that up. Yeah.
I'm just like holding it over some boxes.
All right, so you're taking off running. They both
so
get
I'm like
to
running around. I'm just like looking at Archaea. Where's Archaea? And just holding this shotgun up with a light, trying just making sure Chauncey can hit something.
All right, so they both get to take opportunity attacks against you. The first one that you get away from with a tentacle, that's a no. And the other one with a great axe, that's a 23.
Oh, why does okay?
Oh no!
At least we know it only does 12 at most.
So that's 9 points of slashing damage as it whoosh, just like slices at you as you run by, and kind of cuts across your armor. But you do manage to get past it, and you are now leaving it in the dust. So yeah, you're kind of over on the other side of the attic now, and you do have line of sight on the ladder. So,
Emil's just like yelling out, "It's like Archaea! Sorry, Chauncey, I need this."
So, is that the end of Emil's turn?
Yeah, I'm just going for the ladder.
All right.
Or rather, I'm looking to see if Archaea's around.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I saw her go up. She was way over there.
Yeah, you cannot see that. So, next up, the armors are going to take their turn. The one that just swung at Emil, like sees Emil go off and is just like, knows it's not going to make it, so it just turns its attention back to the cornered individuals here, Chauncey and Katara. With its 20 feet of movement, it'll only be able to get up to the other armor with Chauncey, so I guess they're both gonna No, yeah, that one.
Do it.
That one with the one that's actually currently engaged with Chauncey can get to Katara, so it's going to move a few feet closer, enough to get within striking range of her. But Chauncey, you do get a opportunity attack against them if you like.
So, like, as it's walking past me, is the fleshy bits more visible in the back?
No, it's the same visibility of it all the way around. Because like the helmet is completely gone at this point. So.
And I can use the great axe.
Sure.
As an
Yeah.
opportunity
It's a
attack
melee weapon.
Yep.
So the dark
it's
one.
a cuirass, not a breastplate.
The dark one.
Yeah, the dark knight is currently sauntering over to Katara, but you're gonna take a swing at it as it goes. Is this just the normal attack?
Oh, boom! Yeah.
23 hits.
Oh, that's just what I've been rolling this whole time.
Yeah, I know. Nothing but 23s.
Now I'm not allowed to add bleed to this though, right?
Because it's technically once per turn.
round?
So yeah, you've used it this round.
Oh, 8.
All right.
8
So yeah,
points
yeah, because that's slashing, right? So you just like cut across it, and again, most of it sparks off the armor, but you do seem to have staggered it a bit. So yeah, you do that, but it does get within striking range of Katara. It's gonna go ahead and make a tentacle attack against her. That's a 18 to hit.
Oh, sure.
So you take
Oh, sure.
9 points of slashing damage as the tentacle just like whips at you, and the other one's going to make its great axe attack against Chauncey. That's a 14.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, you dodge out of the way as its big lumbering form just like slams the great axe into the floorboards. But that's going to end their turn. Back up to the top of the round is Katara.
I'm just gonna try to acid it again.
Okay.
Which the white one?
The black one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one that's over at her. 22 hits.
$17 points acid.
All right. So, okay, yeah. Yeah, so you, again, just like splash this acid on it. And, yeah, this is the dark one. So this is the same one that you acided before. So you see the armor begin to corrode even more, and you're starting to see holes through like the breastplate and through the different armor pieces. And you start to see more of this like organic mass that is inside of it. But it looks quite severely hurt, and it looks like it might fall apart any second here.
Okay. Yeah, that's their turn.
All right. So, Chauncey, you're up next.
How far away is this thing from me?
Which one?
Like the Dark Knight.
It is probably no more than 10 feet away from you because it had a 10-foot reach with the tentacle, so it didn't have to move too far away. I'll say it's right in the middle between you and Katara, about 10 feet.
And the white one is in melee, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to try the targeted attack again. Going for the neck, off with the head
of the dark one,
of the white.
Okay, so that one's still that one. Okay, yeah, same rules apply actually. Okay, yeah, so go ahead and make your attack with disadvantage with the axe again.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, that's all right. Disadvantage. Oh, 11.
Unfortunately, does not hit. So you attempt to go for the neck, but it just like whoosh, scrapes across the outside of its armor plating and does not seem to hurt it.
With my backswing, I'm a backpedal, and then I'm gonna hit the Dark Knight.
Okay. So it is a new round, so that one technically does have another opportunity attack, which it's going to take against you with its axe. It's 21 to hit.
That does hit.
You take 9 points. They keep rolling 9s on their damage. 9 points of slashing damage as you get away.
Okay. And then I'm gonna just hit this thing right in the back. The Dark Knight.
Okay, gotcha.
15.
15 unfortunately doesn't hit as you just like swing the axe again and just like ching, just bounces right off of the back plate.
All right. That's the end of my turn.
All right. At the end of Chauncey's turn, Archaea would technically be up next, but I'll say for the sake of this, since it's just so we're not moving through a conversation like 6 seconds at a time, we'll cut back to the rest of the party for now. So, Emil, you're up next.
Still no sign of Archaea?
Not that you could see, but you do see this ladder now down against the wall, which you hadn't seen previously. And you see the latch is open at the top, so it's probably letting in some sunlight that will grant you some more visibility on this end.
2 seconds goes by connecting the dots. And then, I'm Chauncey's only light source, though.
I will throw sparks.
I mean, you
Inner
could.
monologue. Go ahead.
I mean, you could put the light
yeah.
down, because again,
Oh,
you're
wait,
kind of
hold on.
shining at it from a
There's a
distance
box,
right now.
right?
Yes.
I'm like, so like, I got the ladder in front of me. The fight's happening behind. There's probably a box conveniently placed that I can just put the shotgun on that'll illuminate the room.
Well, I mean, it kind of illuminates it in a bit of a cone, but
Yeah.
so you can't
Well, I mean,
illuminate
no,
everything,
that-
but you can direct it. I would say, yeah, there is a box
Yeah,
about
better than
around chest head height that you could like set it on top of and kind of shine it over in their direction, which will
Yeah,
I'll
so,
say
like-
provide dim light, but still, not full visibility at this
It's providing
distance.
dim
But
light
yeah,
anyways.
that's true. Yeah. So
It's
yeah.
full light for me.
Oh yeah, it is full light for Katara though. Katara can see everything now.
Katara's just like, Kona vision!
Not to interrupt or anything, but now I'm picturing like this amazing shadow puppet fight scene silhouettes.
Yeah, that is true, because it is backlighting it from your perspective, Chauncey, so they would
Okay.
be all silhouetted. So yeah,
Scratch that. And did that entirely on purpose so we can get that cool imagery. I'm gonna set the projector right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna be like, Chauncey, shotgun by the ladder. And I'm gonna start heading up the ladder for however much movement I have.
Okay. I would say using your 30 feet of movement, you could get all the way to the top of the ladder. And then, yeah, you can kind of, peek yourself up, and you see Archaea approaching this gentleman over by the... no, well, I guess you can't exactly see that from over by the latch. You would have to dash and get a bit more movement.
Yeah. I still don't have any visibility.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I kind of don't want to, because you said you wanted to save this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Can we have Emil 6 seconds behind when we start that conversation up?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But
'Cause I
either
don't
way-
want to have to like.
Yeah.
I don't want to impose now and then like. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So
Emil's
he's up there and he's climbing on his way out and it's like, okay, where are you?
So Emil and Archaea are now on the roof. We'll take both of you out of initiative for now, and we'll RP this in a moment. But yeah, so that's Emil's turn. The armors now get to take their turn, and they're both still up. So the Silver Knight, that's it was engaged with Chauncey. You got away from it, but now it's gonna catch up to you and attempt to make another swing on you with its great axe. It's a 16 to hit.
No.
All right, so yeah, you narrowly avoid that as you see it coming and duck under its swing. The one that's over, the Dark Knight that's over at Katara is, well, you're actually within its reach as well, especially now that you moved over to it a bit closer. Actually, I think you're in melee with it now, right?
I am.
Wait, what?
You moved? Didn't you move to melee with the Dark Knight, or on your last turn?
I did.
Yeah. So, by the way, you're within its reach even before, so it's gonna go ahead and turn on you as well with a tentacle attack, since this thing's like flailing every which direction. That's a 12. It doesn't hit, so it's just like flailing all about, but it's not finding any purchase through your armor. So that's going to be the end of their turn. Back up to the top of the round is back to Katara.
Okay, just because it's free, a flame spray.
All right.
Just
Against the one that you're currently, the Dark Knight that you're engaged with.
yeah,
All right. 22 hits.
yeah, it's a 22. Let's just 17.
Okay, so this thing has been just like bombarded by all sorts of attacks and acid, especially, that has eaten through the most of its armor. You see in these openings, you just like take your flame spray canister, light it up, and just shoot a streak of flame into its armor, and you see the whatever organism was inside start to catch fire and just like burn and essentially turn into an oven on the inside of this armor. And yeah, that thing shrieks, and you see the flames start to lick up out of the neck area and start licking around the sort of head-like protrusion that is coming out of the neck. And this thing, just like as it burns, you see the metal start to get heated, and those holes that have weakened its integrity just begin to fall apart, and this whole armored puppet just collapses, and you hear just like some as like it collapses in on whatever organism was inside, and the plaga seems to have been quite crushed in the process. That thing is down.
Squish, squish.
Yeah, basically. So yeah, that armor falls apart and clatters to the ground and squishes whatever's inside.
Cool.
Was that the white or the dark?
That was the dark one.
That's the dark meat.
The dark one.
So is that end Katara's
So
turn?
yep, that ends her turn.
Chauncey, you're up next.
Well, I only got one to go after. Let's do it. I'm just gonna bash the crap out of this thing. First one being a target shot, though,
Okay,
to the same spot.
gotcha. Going for the head.
Off with the head. No.
But yeah, 15 unfortunately does not hit. So you just like, ding, and you're just like trying to batter at it, but the armor is just too thick in this region.
You know what? Can I, since I didn't have to use the bleed on that one, can I try that targeted shot again?
Sure.
Oh no.
No, it's not happening.
No.
So yeah, again, you're just like swinging at the head and just like sing, like a knight of your own, but you are not able to cut through the armor in that area. So if that ends
That's it.
Chauncey's turn, this thing's going to attempt to make another great axe attack against you, which it doesn't hit. So back up to Katara.
Yeah, she's just gonna move up to this thing, move up, not within melee,
Mhm.
or yeah, whatever. And she's gonna flame it.
All right. I was all really teetering on a natural 20. But unfortunately, 15 does not hit. The flames just like go out and just scatter across its armor. But it seems to be well sealed, this one, having not taken as much damage as the previous one, and it just like scatters across all of its armor. It gets heated a little bit, but it doesn't seem to do any damage.
That's fine. That's the end.
Chauncey, back to you.
Oh, I'm going for the head. Off with the head. Oh yeah, 18.
18 just hits.
Oh, off with the head. Here it comes. Adding bleed to that.
All right.
And that's 8.
Okay.
So not quite off with the head.
So you wind up for a big swing with this axe, and you just baseball bat swing, knock the helmet clean off of its head, which just like gets shattered into a bunch of pieces and starts flying off, revealing again another plaga parasite that is now flailing about with a bladed tentacle, which is now exposed. But you seem to have done full damage on that one.
All right, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and try to crack that, but obviously not targeted shot. But if I could hit it,
All right.
okay. Nope.
No, unfortunately, it doesn't hit. Just it kind of like brings up its own great axe to block the attack, and you do not do any more damage. If you don't use any more movement, the armor is going to go ahead and take its turn.
Yep.
All right. Making now it could use its full multi-attack, so it's going to first with a great axe. It's 18.
18 does hit.
And the second with tentacles against you, 9, which doesn't hit. So you take a quick 10 points of slashing damage as it just like cuts down at you and takes a swing with its tentacle, but that kind of flies over your head after your reaction. That's going to be the armor's turn. Back up to the top of the round is back to Katara.
Ha.
Also doesn't hit. You're kind of sitting there just like holding down the nozzle on the flame spray, but it does not seem to be doing any more against it.
Okay.
So back to Chauncey, unless you got movement to use.
Okay, I'm just gonna propeller move through this thing. Spin attack, double lashings. I don't even care if it has enough health. Let's go. 17.
17 unfortunately doesn't hit.
And then hopefully this one connects. Yeah, 25.
That does hit.
Oh,
good rolls.
there we go. 13.
Okay.
13 points of beaten damage.
So yeah, again, just like just slashing across it. The axe is sort of sparking off of it. It's gonna go ahead and make its multi-attack. Yeah, both attacks against you since you're freaking wailing on it.
Raging in front of it.
So that's a 19 and a 13.
And
so
no.
again, the axe hits, the tentacles do not. You take... you take the full 16 points of slashing damage. And that's going to end its turn, so back to Katara.
I'm almost curious of whether I'm
Yes.
going to do the tentacle damage.
Full heavy armor.
14. Just
That was the exact number of hit points it had left, so how does Katara want to do this?
I'm okay. Let's go.
So she's just gonna point it up to the, to the parasite and just.
Yeah, and you just like as the flame almost, the liquid that is propelling that is powering this flame spray just like impacts like as a spray against this thing, and the fire just like follows suit and kind of hits it like a physical attack and just like knocks its head to the side. You see the parasite begin to burn up before just bursting from the sheer power of this flame, and the entire body follows suit as this armor just collapses inwards into a heap on itself and clatters to the ground.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run to my shotgun if we're done.
All right, so
it's time
is,
to.
yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything more in here. So you run over, you grab your shotgun as it's illuminating this area. It's pretty easy to
Shotgun lights
find.
the way.
The shotgun lights the way. It's pretty poetic.
Katara,
Shotguns always light the way.
Katara,
up?
do you have any space? Like two spots, real
I
quick, just
don't-
for a little bit.
I don't. Oh no! Yeah, no. I'm full.
I just need someone to carry my AR for me right quick. Like,
What are you keeping this axe?
at least for a little bit. I mean, why not? It's not very effective, but I do have like an image in my head that I want to try out. At some the only way to do that is with this great hack.
I guess my question is: we're out of combat, and there's a conversation about to go on upstairs.
Mm.
But like, could I just pick up the AR and just take it upstairs and then put it on the ground? Upstairs?
Yeah, I would
Throw
say
it up
so.
on the
Yeah, you could
ladder.
you could just throw it up there so that it's sort of sitting out by the hatch. I would say I would allow
Yes.
that to happen.
Yes. So she's like, I definitely can.
She's just like picking it up and moving it 30 feet forward.
Yeah, essentially.
Or
Just dragging it.
I could have just picked up the AR, brought it to the shotgun, and switched the places.
That's true.
I mean, but I'll stick with the whole Katara's manhandling.
Because she's got 50, so she could just grab, goes up, puts it down.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm lagging
Hi,
behind
people.
a little bit.
So, with that being said, Meanwhile, on the rooftop, while those, I don't remember how many it was, like 3 or 4 rounds of combat that just went by. While that was all going on, Emil, you get up onto the rooftop, and you see Archaea, and you see this gentleman after looking around for a bit. And that is where we're gonna pick up after the break.
Oh!
So,
Dang it.
we're gonna take a brief break. It's probably gonna be a little bit briefer than usual since we had a little bit of a slowdown earlier with the internet problem.
Kind of already had a break.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a little mini break, but we will be back momentarily to see how this goes with Antonio Marconi.
Before we break, though, can I just say that I wanted to make the joke of just, I drank him! But I don't have a drink, so I don't want to waste our time when you come back.
I guess Emil could make the joke.
I think I'm not going to take out of it when we start, so
all right.
I made the joke now.
Good to know. So we'll be back in a moment. Don't go anywhere. Let's see where this goes. Without further ado, is everybody here? Are we ready to get back into things?
Aminal crackers. I'm good to go.
Calling them aminals.
I know, 'cause I messed it up the first time, so I'm sticking with it.
What have become?
I have not heard from Mel though. I haven't heard
He just said he was back, didn't he?
Oh, he came back, and then he...
Long time ago.
I haven't heard him. He's been quiet.
You're still here, right, Mel?
worry.
I don't talk often.
Okay.
You need to talk more with that sick mic.
Yeah.
Is that a new mic?
Yeah, it's a new mic.
Snap.
Nice. I thought something sounded a little different about you, but I don't know if that was just my imagination. Nice. It sounds good. Well,
Thank you.
If everybody's here and ready to go, shall we get back into things?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
yeah, we're good.
So, last we left off, Emil and Archaea were up on the rooftop with, we'll say, about 30 seconds of conversation that is about to transpire before, actually a bit more than that, since Chauncey and Katara were figuring out some logistics before they went up the ladder. But
Some stuff.
in any event, Emil.
I come out like a couple seconds after.
Yeah, you come out a couple of seconds after. What was Archaea's immediate course of action after noticing Antonio over by
And
this
him
jammer?
saying, "How you doing?" or whatever he said. Definitely walking towards him.
You begin approaching him. He throws down the cigarette on the ground and stomps it out. And again, he's just this slick-looking man. He steps off of the... he was leaning on the device before, and kind of steps off of it, straightens his suit out, and looks at you, tips his fedora.
Awesome. I want to make this very clear that she is walking with her hands, like, in a defensive approach. Like, she's
non-defensive.
Like, she's not trying to show, like, she has weapons or anything. She's just walking casually.
Okay. So you saunter up forward.
Non-threatening.
Yeah, very non-threatening like.
Yes. Yes. How you doing?
Yeah, I think I asked first.
Oh, well, I'm doing pretty good. Now, you got probably about roughly 30 seconds before the rest of them get up here. But, I would suggest that we have a little talk. And she flashes a smile.
All right. Make a persuasion check real quick.
Okay, persuasion. Oh. A 13.
That's a 13. So he kind of shimmies in place a little bit, and you see him kind of looking over your shoulder, and he's just like, yeah, looks like you might want to adjust your estimates a bit. Looks like you got a friend right there.
No, okay.
She kind of, oh god, she turns around and she's like, stay.
I climb.
Well, you would have finished climbing by this point, because you would have to have gone out onto the rooftop and looked around a little bit before you noticed them.
Okay, I got up and I was like, Okay.
She kind of like puts her hand out and she's like, just stay there.
I'm gonna pull my rifle out and aim it at him.
Whoa, no need for some hostilities here. We're just having a casual conversation.
Yeah, the last time I had a casual conversation, I got shot.
You know, I
I'm
think
gonna
we
slowly, like, circle around,
Okay,
trying to get behind him.
gotcha. He's tracking you, but not making, any sudden movements. You see him tracking you with his eyes, but he's just like, I think we's got off on the wrong foot here. We're not trying to hurt you.
That's the problem.
Maybe if you all wanna lay down your arms, we could have a more civil discussion.
Is there a place, like, I don't know exactly what this rooftop looks like, but is there like a place where, like, a flat surface other than the ground that I can put things on?
Again, there are like these HVAC units kind of around you. Some of them are on hip height. The ones closest to you right now are pretty tall and kind of,
Okay.
a bit past your head height. But
Okay. Okay, if they're just a little above Archaea's head height, they're probably about 6 foot tall?
yeah, 6 to 7 feet about.
Okay. Okay. How far are the ones with a hip height away?
They're a ways kind of behind you.
Okay.
You just have to back
Dang
up a good bit.
Okay. She, what does this device look like again?
It's just this big box-like device.
Does it have a flat surface?
Yeah, it does have a flat surface on top of it. Yeah, and it has a bunch of,
Okay.
buttons and knobs and stuff.
Okay. She takes out her push dagger, not in a threatening way. She takes it out. She lays it, but from the handle, she lays it down on the device.
How close is she to him?
You'd have to get pretty close because he's standing right in front of the device.
And she says, "I want no fighting or blowing of heads off." And she looks
If
Emil's
she starts heading in his direction closer, Emil's gonna aim his rifle at her.
All right.
She'll take it.
Emil, okay, if you take one more step towards that man.
How close is she to the device at this point?
We'll say about 15 feet away.
Okay. She looks at Emil, gives him an angry look, puts squats down, puts the knife on the ground by the handle, and she stands close to. She doesn't let the knife leave her sight, but she lays it down on the ground, and she says, "I don't want to fight. I don't want any death. I just want to talk."
And
she's looking at the guy as she says this. All right.
At this point, Chauncey and Katara just burst out of the hatch in the back.
Oh, jeez.
To which they see.
I'm assuming I'm way behind Katara.
Oh yeah, Katara comes out first. Well, first you hear just a clatter as this rifle just comes out the hatch and just lands and just clatters across the stony rooftop a bit. And then
Katara's going up so fast.
Yeah, just zooms up. And then she just launches out of the trap door.
So when she tosses the AR up there, she's going up the ladder. I'd say as her head pops up, she looks down. She's like, "That's up here, right next to the latch," and just climbs up.
They're just having a conversation.
Completely separate conversation going on there, but yeah.
But I said, when she gets up though, she basically sees Archaea in front of the Consigliere and Emil, and Emil's pointing a rifle at Archaea.
Yeah, basically.
That's not a good look right there.
You're pointing the gun at Archaea?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure I heard that correctly.
No, yeah, it's not a good look for Emil right now. It's It looks pretty bad.
It looks pretty bad.
Katara is just like, what? The both of you left down here, and we dealt with those armors. I come up and you're pointing a gun at Archaea, and what? And you're near the. You know what? I'm gonna let y'all do you.
Emil is stalking, is still continuing to try to get behind him.
He looks like a panther.
You know, Chauncey, I'm gonna leave this for you. I don't know. I don't know what to do here.
And Chauncey just
with the great
I'm on the
logic.
ladder, like, what are you talking about?
And at that moment, Chauncey just comes lumbering out of the trap door with his axe strapped across his back.
Archaea looks behind her. This, and she's just like, stay back, and she kind of pushes her hands out in front of her.
Look at this. Look at this.
It's a movie scene, man.
What do you make of this, Chauncey?
I'm still coming up the ladder.
No, you're up the ladder by this point.
Yeah, I'm kind of odd a little bit, I guess. Just like I'm looking and evaluating the situation.
All right.
Okay.
Now, Emil, there's not much room to get behind him. There's just like
Hold on. Is his jammer set up in the middle of the roof or by the edge of the roof?
It's nearby the edge. Nearby the edge where it goes down to the balcony. So
I was imagining it was like in the middle, so I wanted to go around.
Yeah, it's pretty close to the edge.
I'll get a 90-degree tip then.
Gotcha.
Because then I'll be next to the edge too. Like, if I'm.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'll be like at like a 33-degree angle from him.
Okay.
But no, I don't want to get too close to the edge because I think the other guys down there can still see me.
All right.
33.3333333 repeated.
So I'm going to ask what's going on, and that's to everybody on this roof.
I don't know.
Archaea looks back again, and she's like, "Look, I'm just trying to have friendly conversation. Emil comes out here brandishing guns, and I'm just trying to be friendly. Okay."
There is no friendly conversation in this mansion.
Well,
Can I give Emil a look and be like, what is you doing? Like, I'm just wanting a look back of whether it's just like I'm only doing this to look good, or I want to look back going like, yeah, I don't care about your looks. I'm about to shoot this girl.
Wait, what happened?
I want to shoot you a look like I asked a question, I need an answer, but I want you to like answer with your facial expressions, like as almost as like I'm just like convey to me that like you're doing this as like as a ploy, like looking that you're trying to look good for this guy, so he thinks that you're on his side.
Emil has a 6 charisma. His face does not change.
Just looks like his usual stoic self.
Am I to take this as I'm about to shoot this girl then? Because you're aiming at Archaea.
Yeah. I'm aiming at Archaea and keeping it like I'm pointing the rifle at her, but I'm looking at the guy.
Yeah, well, you fellas seem to be a little rude here. It seems like you excluded me from the conversation.
This was a conversation done with the eyes.
How far away from me is he?
He'd be on the other side of the rooftop from you, so maybe 50 or so feet, 60-ish. Not entirely sure, but that general range.
Can I like unstrap the axe though, one-handed, and just like I'm not doing nothing like attack-wise, but I am going to unsheath it and like drag it as I'm walking.
So
Yes,
you're dragging
Punisher mode.
Dragging this axe along the ground.
Yeah, slowly walking. And also, what time of day is it?
You're pushing into evening at this point. The sun is beginning to set.
So it's full lit, or is it dimly lit?
No,
up on this roof?
this is considered bright light. The sun's still out. Like you've got pretty good visibility up here. It's just the sky's starting to
Okay.
look a little orange.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna start walking forward, and I'm gonna start asking questions to our lawyer friend here. I want to know why I'm the guy, and every question I ask, I get like 5 feet closer. Every question, I want to get like 5 feet closer, just slowly pacing forward, just like, why am I the guy? And just like rattling this off.
Yeah, what do you mean, the guy?
The guy, and I step forward again. You said I was the guy before you guys drew guns on us.
That was among the things I said. Yeah.
I step forward again. Why am I the guy?
You must be the one they called Chauncey Clancy, yeah?
I am.
Yeah, I recognized you.
What do you want with me? I walk forward again.
I don't want
Emil's
too
gonna-
much, but yeah.
Aim at the guy. Not Chauncey.
The guy, right here.
Marconi.
Okay. So you're aiming now at Marconi, and he's just kind of looking around. He's just like, yeah, my business ain't with you. Yeah. But from what I understand, Leonardo Bellucci has quite the interest in you.
Does he also have the interest in my sister? And I step forward again.
He has quite the interest in her as well. But it's not my business, perhaps, to disclose these matters. That's between you
Can
and
I-
him.
I step forward one more time and I say, it's about to be your matter. So say whatever you have to say now.
He's dragging a heavy axe.
Yeah. And I don't know how much closer I've gotten to him over this span of time.
We'll say
but,
you've closed about half the gap by this point, at least. So you're
Am
pretty
I at
close to
least-
him now.
like within like 30 feet of him at this point.
We'll say, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so he can spill his guts before he actually spills his guts.
I'll say, make a quick intimidation check.
Okay, let's do this. Ooh, I haven't done this in so long.
So right now, Archaea is in between Chauncey and
Close enough. Close enough to a 20. Oh, 22.
22. So, Antonio Marconi, being a consigliere, he's got a pretty good poker face. So you don't see any signs of shifting in his demeanor, but he does seem to shift a little bit physically, and just seems to change his posture a bit. He's looking at you, and he's just like, and like I said, not my business to disclose family matters. You see, that's my job here, is to protect the family's interests. Now, you come in here, you start asking questions of me, and I don't think I necessarily have all the answers. But I'll tell you, Leonardo Bellucci can tell you the full scope of this business. Now, if y'all want to lay down your arms, have a more civil conversation, like I said, never meant to do you any harm. It just ended up that way.
can I, while kind of adjacent to everybody, can I look around the ground or his person or anything to see if there is any sort of needle or thing? I want to see if he's injected himself with something.
Perception check.
I'm letting everybody else get their scenes in real quick.
I was about to ask,
I'm breathing.
actually, how Chauncey was looking like. It depends.
He's looking like he's on roids.
Well, I
Holding
mean-
him that is like, you can tell that he's about to snap.
He's sweating.
One bonus
he's
action
like-
away.
Yeah.
Here's one bonus action.
Like if you roll a nice enough perception, you can see the veins climbing up of how much fury is building up inside this guy.
All right, so I'm checking his surroundings and his immediate surroundings.
Yeah, you do not
17.
see anything that would indicate any sort of viral weapon. In fact, he doesn't seem to much be armed at all.
I asked because I knew a scientist guy who we tried to kill once.
One time at band camp. The reason I asked is because if he looks like he's about to chuck that thing, RK is gonna push the guy out of the way.
And I will shoot Arkea.
That's your, that's your prerogative, but that's what she's gonna do.
Okay. Can we all play? Well, wait, Katara, what's going on with you?
So you know that. Is there any champagne around?
I think you
wine glass.
emptied that bottle earlier. There might be a few drops left in it.
Just gonna take the rest of the few drops left, and then just kind of put it down. And she's watching this because she's just like, "Bro, I got a grenade launcher and I have chemicals. I can't really do anything without hitting you guys."
That's why I'm 30 feet away.
and she's still back by the what's it called, the latch or whatever.
Okay, so you're keeping your distance.
Mm-hmm.
And this machine that he's guarding, is it right behind him?
Yeah, it's right immediately behind him.
And like, I can see like a control panel. I can see all the stuff.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
this.
You see all these kind of devices. Like I said, the control panel, the buttons, meters, and knobs. And again, you can see it looks to be quite active and bustling. You get the sense that this might be that signal jammer.
Okay.
Take a shot at it.
I'm going to reach with my hand that is no longer holding the axe to grab the axe, lifting it up and over my shoulder, and heaving it forward in a spinning fashion.
Okay.
This all plays out.
So what are you heaving it at?
Well,
Are you heaving at Marconi?
Everybody should think that I'm aiming for Marconi, but I'm actually aiming for the unit.
Okay.
Well, then
so I'll
RK
say
would
right behind him.
out of the way.
make a we'll call this, since it's not a thrown weapon, improvised weapon attack. So go ahead and just roll a d20, add your strength.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And we'll say Arkea, make a quick
Please.
athletics check to try and push him out of the way.
Give me just a second. Oh man. This is rough. Give me just a second. I gotta get to the A's. Yeah.
So you just attempt to rush him, but the axe goes right by your face, and you don't even make it to him. You have to back up a bit, and the axe lodges into the device, and you see it sparking and just starting to malfunction a bit as the meters go kind of haywire, and it looks to be be on its way to being pretty much completely destroyed.
Okay.
Well,
Now,
Go ahead. If the axe passed Arkea, Emil's gonna take the shot, but it's gonna go towards the guy.
So you're starting at Marconi.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I'll
I
say-
think if I see the axe flying, I'm just boom.
All right, make an attack roll really quick, and
so-
then it's initiative.
can I also finish my move though?
What else were you going to do with that? If it's not too...
As I was going to throw the axe with the momentum going forward, I'm also going to just rhino charge this guy and lift him up and thrust him into said axe that lands. That was the whole plan. So I was gonna shoulder ram him into the axe. I was hoping he'd look and be like, "Oh, you missed," and then just ram him right into the axe.
Fuck.
Oh.
Can I? Okay, hold on. Okay, so
But yeah, take the shot.
no. Okay, no. I'm okay. Hold on. I love this. So instead, actions are exactly the same, but the economy is different. First of all, RK, I'm just gonna say that be thankful you rolled low. Emil would have shot you. So
She was planning on it. She was counting on it.
I really hope you weren't.
Is Archaea some sort of masochist?
I love it when you hurt me.
instead of trying to hit him, can I instead use this action to fire a shot to give Chauncey help?
Okay.
Oh.
I would say yeah.
Like a
I would say
distracting
just as with the. Are you still trying to hit him
Yeah.
or?
No, it depends on how you want it. I want that to happen. So,
Because I would say if you just expend the shots with no intention of hitting, I would say you could just make that a help action. I would count that as a help action if you expend the shots for the sole purpose of helping Chauncey.
yeah. So I want to give Chauncey advantage on this.
Okay, yeah. So if you just expend the rounds, you can do it.
In world, it's the same effect of just Emil goes like he sees the axe go and he aims and fires off shots.
Yeah, so you just start.
Yeah,
and
but it's like
Chauncey,
covering fire.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, we'll treat it as covering fire, and we'll say Chauncey, you get advantage on your athletics check.
Yeah, so I'll expend 2 rounds to give Chauncey help.
Meanwhile, Katara's in the back like, this is just gone to shit.
She's got a rocket. She's got a grenade launcher. Just like, well, shit.
What you should be doing is documenting all this with like video and everything, and with your tenure, be like, if you don't give it to me, these guys are coming.
Yeah, no. Record all this, give it to Archaea, and just have Archaea go around showing that video to everybody instead of telling her what her name is.
So, Chauncey, athletics advantage.
Oh man.
Okay, so just straight athletics then.
Yeah, and he's going to. We'll say he'll contest the roll, so that advantage. Oh, snap! He's gonna have to roll pretty well.
25.
Nope, it's not happening. So we'll call this the shove action, and you knock him back. You just like bull rush him, and just like and just like full on shoot for like a wrestling takedown. Take him out from the legs and just slam him onto the device, which you stabbed with this great axe. And as it is like sparking, and you slam him like against the axe, pushing it even deeper into the machine, begins to spark and combust a little bit before suddenly. There's a little explosion which rings out from this device, which envelops the Marconi in flames for a moment and sparks as he gets shocked a little bit. And as this flame kind of wreathes around him, and you see his like dapper suit just start to catch fire. And he's just like, yeah, okay, we try to do this the easy way. Takes the fedora off his head.
Excuse me?
And he's just like, I think I'm gonna have to teach you a lesson. And you see he takes his suit jacket off and just like throws it on the ground. And you see just like his torso begin to extend above his hips. As like the flesh just like severs around that area. And you see this massive spinal column just like projecting his torso upwards before these massive like tentacle like pseudopods kind of protrude from his back, and claws extend from his fingernails, and he's just like, let's do this. And I need you guys to roll initiative.
Brother.
No! Oh! I want to reroll. I want to reroll. On the bottom. Not cool.
My light.
Can I yell out to like try to keep him alive?
I'm so confused right now.
Yell out to try to keep who alive?
In the eyes of Katara, that should not be alive. That what the hell is that? That's gonna die.
Kill with fire.
Literally.
Literally.
Okay.
Oh, this is awful.
Am I able to take like a few steps back as he's like morphing into this thing?
Well, let's position ourselves really quick. Let me bust the map out.
Oh God, he's got a Sprite for this and everything.
Yes.
I need juice. I need juice.
Juice?
I'm just telling you ahead of time. I'm gonna need that juice.
Oh.
So
Well,
this is the rooftop.
so
that is him. Let me bust
Okay,
this out.
I know where
on-
I'm at.
that's great. I just wanted to talk to him.
So Chauncey, you're pretty up
And you
close and
could have.
personal, so you're right there.
Oh, I
So-
said I was 30 feet away, so
Yeah, you're a lot closer. So we'll put you right there.
This is amazing.
Nope. Yeah,
I am loving
I'm
this right now.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec.
And Archaea, you're also
No.
pretty close in the
Yeah.
stuff.
Am I like probably more like further closer than Chauncey, or about the same as Chauncey?
Well, you
We'll
said
put
she was like
you-
15 feet away.
Well, she was rushing to try and like knock him out of the way though. So
Oh,
we'll put
sure.
you
Yeah.
we'll put you just like kind of over here.
Okay. I'm here. I'm doing this.
I love Katara's stance. It's like, yeah, I'm good back here.
Lisa's heartsick. Archaea's like, let's do this.
Oh,
Can
okay.
I-
So what's the initiative sitting at?
Meal is at 12.
Meal 12.
7.
For Archaea.
Archaea's 7.
Alright.
I am 6.
6. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I wanted that reroll.
Hey, you're only a few levels away, I think, from getting that initiative advantage on Soldier, so...
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think you're only one
I'm-
level away.
Mm-hmm.
And Katara's 9.
9. Okie dokie. So, as you see the Marconi transform into this massive, grotesque creature, first person to react to the person who was kind of sitting there ready with the gun is Emil.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Could I also? Do I have to call it? Sorry. Do I have to call it now that I adrenaline rush?
We'll say you can do
your
that on
turn.
your turn, yeah. So,
Okay.
Yeah, stop it on your turn.
what's happening, Emil?
I heard somebody say juice.
Juice. Juice.
Please, juice.
Like, I shouldn't even have to say it. You'd see it and be like, yeah, juice.
So, yeah, so these are full cover to you guys. So yeah, you would have to get around there. These would be half cover to you guys.
Okay, so dark is full.
Mm-hmm.
These are half. The lighter is half.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna fluff it there.
Mm-hmm.
Which is actually I should have measured. That's 10.
Measure twice, move once.
Because I have to. Oopsies. Yeah, I can't get there. Action there, and then I'm gonna move 30 feet to. I'm gonna move up in his grill 20 feet there.
Okay. So you're juicing Chauncey.
I'm juicing Chauncey.
All right. So you rush out there and just hypo gun
Yep.
over to Chauncey. Yeah, and Chauncey, you get stuck in the neck with the needle, and your vision goes wide, and you feel the roids kick in. You are buffed. I'm not sure if we have a symbol for that we can throw on you from that, but it's in there
Oh,
somewhere.
I got something.
All right, so
You are.
all right, so is that the end of Emil's turn?
Emil ends his turn. Yes, there.
Okay, and just for reference, this area right here is where the balcony would be. So at this edge, it's just like, what's it called?
15-foot drop.
Rails. Yeah, it just stops and then just like, just sheer cliff face going down to the balcony, and then off here from the balcony down to the ground level. And you guys are pretty high up right now. So next up after Emil's turn.
No.
Oh. I think
Wait,
What
did
happened?
we lose you from roll 20?
Well, yeah, like
no.
I just vanished.
Oh
Come
no.
back.
Yeah.
I just left. No doubt.
Noped out.
So next up,
Oh lord.
Emil's just gonna start yelling to take cover or get near somebody.
gotcha. So
Have a
next
buddy.
up is
What is this
Marconi's turn. And he is. Well, he's gonna go ahead and use a multi-attack. First attack is you see him start swinging with these tentacles that are coming out of his back, and he's going to swing on Emil.
That's what I'm there for.
That's a 27 to hit. And he's also going to put one swing down on Chauncey, because you are within his 10-foot reach.
That also
yeah, same armor. So with the attack against Emil, you see him just like swing down and just like cut across your shoulder, dealing 17 points of slashing damage. And against Chauncey, you see the other tendril just like lash out and just like wrap around Chauncey. And he is going to, instead of dealing damage with that attack, grapple you and pull you 5 feet closer as he just like and pulls you in. And
No save?
as long as it hits.
Oh, man.
And with the third part of his multi-attack, he is actually going to just like, you feel the tendril tighten around your waist, Chauncey, and he's going to crush you, which deals an automatic 14 points of bludgeoning damage to someone he has grappled.
Half.
All right, you have that armor, so you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage from that. But you are currently grappled by him, so we'll put you just right there on his tendril. And that is going to be the end of his turn. Next up is Katara.
Oh, that's cool. Well, we're gonna start off by probably have her move 20 over here. Actually, 20, 30, or 20, 30. Probably have her move over to here.
Okay. So you just start booking it across the rooftop, moving with extreme speed.
Yeah. And then I think I'm gonna keep her there for now.
Okay.
Hold in action. A hold in action in the event they start to move away, because I think they just need to get, I think, like 5 feet away from the dude for me to hit him with an acid round.
Okay.
So
just waiting for them to hold an action in case they get clear of them to launch a grenade at them.
Yeah.
All right. So that's going to end Katara's turn then. Next up is Arkea.
I have a very important battle question right now.
Uh-huh.
He is coherent, right?
He seems to be. You heard him talk a little bit after transforming.
Okay. This is stupid, but she's gonna try, and she's going to take the pacifist route here. She's gonna actually try to talk him down.
All right. What are you saying?
Oh, no, is that? Just put him down. It's okay. I know they drew first, but we can talk this out civil. Please, just put him down.
I'll say make a persuasion check with disadvantage, considering that
We're in combat.
Yeah, considering that we're in combat.
I don't know how this stuff works in combat, okay? I'm just doing it. Okay. So I had 21 and an 18.
All right. And he kind of like
So an
looks
18.
over at you, just like still Chauncey, just like in the clutches of one of his tendrils. And he's just like, yeah, I think I'll be ready to talk when your boys are, but I don't foresee that happening anytime soon. But forget it. I don't
Sounds
need to
about
talk
right.
with you guys anyway.
Arkea, this is not the guy you need to talk to.
She shoots in it. I don't know if this is an action or it's a really angry look over at Emil.
That'll definitely be an action to make that persuasion check. But are you going to do anything
Okay.
with your movement?
No. I'm
All
gonna
right.
stay right there.
Gotcha. So, bottom of the round, Chauncey, you're up.
A bottom. Thanks for making sure you said it was the bottom. I did ask, what all does the?
Oh, I posted it in Discord.
Oh, okay. I'll look on the Discord. Sorry.
Yeah. Just saying out loud.
Here it is.
2 times movement speed, 2 AC, or plus 2 AC, not 2, plus 2 AC. You have advantage on mobility saves, an extra action, a whole action. That means if you can attack twice.
No. If it's an attack, yeah, then it only makes one attack.
But you have an extra action.
It's not a full action surge.
Yeah. You have one extra action. If it's used to attack, you can only attack another one time. But
okay,
you can do
action,
something like
attack now. Then
you can action, attack.
So if you
and then
do do a full round of attacks, you could make 3 attacks now.
Oh, it's on.
Remember, you have a bonus action too, but to start before.
Yeah. Okay. So again, I'm adrenaline rushing.
All right, adrenaline rush is off. That's your bonus action.
That's what I do. And it wasn't there a change to grapple? I can attack while grappled still?
You can always attack.
Yeah, you can always attack while grappled.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out that shotgun and start.
All right, so shotgun comes out and you're just like right up on him, just like lifted up and suspended off the ground by this tendril, and you are just like blasting away. Go ahead and make your attack.
Now, my shotgun holds 6 shots. 5 of them are the improvised, and 1 is just a straight.
Okay, gotcha.
Just so we have that in. And then I'm probably going to use all 6 right now. Now, do I still get advantage because I'm within this range? As well?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know, guys. Headshots? You get advantage.
You have 3 chances.
I do have 3 chances in headshots. I think I'm rolling headshots, guys.
Well, no, you have like 6 chances because you have advantage, right?
Yes, I have 6 chances, but I mean like 3 solid chances of hitting. So yeah, I'm gonna roll with the punches here. That's -5 from 7. Yes, 2. And then yeah, okay. 15 advantage. Oh, that was cocked. 15.
15 hits.
Oh, sweet. All right, so now. All right, so that's 4.
So you want to take the first one or the second one?
4d8 plus 15 plus
just plus.
And I don't get any bonuses to my attacks with that.
No, the steroid only gives you an extra.
Adrenaline rush does give you a damage bonus as well.
Yeah. Adrenaline rush gives you the damage bonus.
I added the 3, the 1, and the 10 plus my original 3. So yes, that should be
Static.
it. 17.
Static bonuses. That's the way to go.
That's 33 plus. I have
17.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
I know, right?
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that bonus, right? Right, because you got a +1 shotgun.
It's
Yeah,
10,
that was the thing I was missing.
10 for headshot. Yeah, one for the shotgun, 10 for the headshot, 3 because that's what I am, and 3 because of my adrenaline rush.
Gotcha. Yeah. So yeah, you fire those 2 shots off and just point blank, the pellets scatter across his torso, and he just eats these rounds to the chest.
Now,
but you also have more to add from the shells. Yeah.
Yeah, the shells don't incur any bonuses because of adrenaline rushes, correct?
Well, technically, the shells, like the extra damage would be part of that same attack, technically. So all those bonuses, like if you want, you could just like write it out as one formula, just 4d8 plus 17 plus 2d6.
Yeah, that seems like a lot.
It's not that much.
Okay, so I know I don't even write them. I just click the dice roller because it makes me feel more involved.
All right, so that's an extra 4 points.
That is 37 points of damage.
All right. So that was your first attack.
Attack number 2. Same attack. Headshot, everything, all combined. Oh yeah. That's it. 19.
It's 19 hits. And
Okay,
yeah, I forgot on the last one that was headshot as well. So those like rounds are going right into his dome and just like scattering across it.
I wish I knew if it gave like bonus damage for hitting it in the face. Well,
that's the plus 10.
Yeah, but do I also am I able to use trick shot as well?
Yeah, on a hit.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use it this time.
Okay.
And that's gonna be limb shot. So whatever limb gets destroyed while shooting it in the face.
The head is also a limb in the Resident Evil rules.
Yeah, I know. I know that I thought limb shot was targeted to the weakest limb of this creature. So if the head is the weakest,
not necessarily. It's just any limb. Like it's kind of like if you've played like 4 and 5, you could like shoot them in the head or the arm or the knee, and it'll like stun them momentarily. So he needs to make a Constitution save, I believe.
Yeah, so I'm double checking right now. I went too far. Okay.
I believe it's Constitution save.
Yes, Constitution save.
That's a 19.
I
believe that saves because
yeah, that saves. That saves.
Because Emil's tool save DC isn't even that high.
No, mine's 14. Okay, so damage. And then that's. So we were looking at 40 points of damage.
40 points of damage. As you just like keep blasting him in the face, just like.
He's holding me in his face.
And you're just like racking off those shots, and he's just eating them all to the face, and he's just like, stop that, you little.
Now, are any of these supposed to be like contested rolls to see if he's still able to hold the grapple?
Oh yeah, that's right. He needs to make strength saves. So let's see. That's
the first one was 15 to hit.
Well, it's the damage is what we're looking at. What was it? 37. So
37.
Half of 30. So that'd be 18. I think would be the DC. Round
for
that
18.
first one. So that succeeds, and against 20 for the second one, that also succeeds. So he's still grappling you.
Wow. All right, last set of headshots. Oh yeah, that's not. But this one might. Yes, that one works.
19 hits.
All right, so
that is a good roll.
And turn that one down. 42.
So this was just one round on that one.
Yeah, because that was the last round.
All right, so 42. So now he's rolling. So he takes 42 points of damage to the face, and now
21.
He's rolling against 21.
How does he look? Like this is over 100 points of damage.
Yeah, you didn't just deal
held on to.
over 100 points of damage to his face as you just unload your shotgun full mag, just. And he looks to have eaten quite a few pellets to the face. You see like the skid marks across the skin, although he's not like bleeding profusely from the head quite yet, but he looks to be quite injured. But he still looks to be holding up pretty well.
It was like ending my turn. I'm just like still just being held up there, reach in and just grab like load of shotgun. You hold me up. That's cool. I gotta use my legs.
Yeah. Well, you get use your bonus action to adrenaline rush, so you can't reload quite yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. That's
So
I'll reload next time. That's cool.
Yeah. But that ends Chauncey's turn. That was quite a full turn. Back up to the top of the round. That brings us to Emil.
All right. Step.
Are you gonna hit him with your bayonet?
Yep. Actually, I'm going to run. There.
Alright.
I meant, yeah. I run around. I'm going to get to there, and then I'm going to step.
All right.
That's a lot.
24 certainly
20.
hits.
All right. Here is. Wait, hold on. Hippocratic Oathbreaker. Do I want to apply poison? No, I'm not going to apply poison. I need that stuff for heals. 9.
All right.
Why is that low? Hold on. Oh, never mind. No, that's right.
Yeah. So yeah, you just like stab at him with your bayonet, and it stabs right into the spinal column that is at your chest height currently, and you just like you see a splatter of blood fall off of it. You can't tell if it's from the from just the blood that's coating it and all the flesh and bits of viscera, or if you just drew blood from his spinal column. But in either case, that's what you see.
Yeah. It's just like I don't know what I'm hitting, but it all looks vital.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to. Oh no, that's it. That's all I can do. I'm gonna stay right here.
All right. So at the end of Emil's turn, Marconi is going to take his turn. First off, he is going to go ahead and he's going to do his full round of attacks, but with his first attack, he is actually going to throw Chauncey with his fling ability. So he chucks Chauncey over there 15 feet as just and your back impacts against this HVAC unit as just with a solid thud. You take a quick, just physical dice for speed, 5 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
So real quick,
Which is half.
Yeah, so you take 2.
So 5 foot radius since Chauncey's out of the way.
Ooh.
Acid like right there. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm pretty
I
sure
think
that
might work. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the acid has a smaller radius, so that actually helps you in that instant. So yeah, go ahead. You take your held action. Thump. As just like this round goes off and just splashes into a bunch of white foamy liquid that just like impacts against him. He has to make a mobility save.
Mobility save. Oh no.
That's a 17.
Oh yeah, he would succeed then. Sorry, I thought I had my acid down, but I only had the bonus acid, not the. So let me get I think that's just 48. So.
Yeah, it should be. So he'll take half damage then. So
all right.
Yeah. So that's 9 points of acid damage that he takes from that.
Yep.
So yeah, that splashes and it starts singeing against his side. So you did some damage there. But now he's going to take the rest of his turn. So that's
squirrely.
Yeah, you see his back sort of like bend over as he dodges out of the way and just like moves across back over to his other targets. He is going to go ahead and make one of his tentacle attacks against Archaea.
Cool.
The only person that wanted to talk to me.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Oh, yeah, disadvantage.
Oh, right.
Although it's not going to matter much.
Close proximity. It can. That's 14 to hit. I think that still hits you.
1 over my AC.
Yeah, so he slings his tendril out and wraps it around you and actually grapples you. And he just like pulls you and he's just like, yeah, well, we still need you, so you're coming with me. And he's going to...
Great.
Time to headshot Archaea.
He's going to go ahead and use his Roll 20 is being weird again with the movement. Let me go ahead and just grab him for now, just so that it can be convenient. But grappling, he's technically half speed, so he gets about that far with her. And he is going to lash out at Emil with another tentacle attack.
As he does, I'm going to parry with an opportunity attack.
Okay, yeah. So 13 actually doesn't hit. So he just like one of the tendrils just blindly swings backwards as he's marching her over here, and you get to make an opportunity attack.
All my shit went weird. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, my for some reason my macro bar went away.
Oh no.
That does not hit you.
No, unfortunately, doesn't hit. That's you. Yeah, he misses, and you just like try to swing at the tentacle, and it just it doesn't find any purchase. But yeah, that's actually going to end his turn. So next up is Katara.
Are you muted?
Might be.
Yeah, I'm muted. Sorry. My roommate's on the phone, so.
Oh, gotcha. No problem. So I take it you're lobbing an aid, judging by your measurements.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This guy can't escape. I don't want him to, but I'm gonna bonus action, add some more damage to it.
Bear in mind, you will also damage Archaea in the process.
Well,
I can take it.
I'll just say I think Emil and Katara has had a talk before.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
I think Archaea and Katara have had a talk before.
Wait,
Yeah.
so is she actually just masochistic?
Yes.
Johnson has never
like-
had this talk.
He never
Yeah.
had the talk with Archaea.
No.
Talk with our kids.
Listen,
You
Archaea.
raised
Let her
her.
move in
You're
with-
supposed to have the talk.
Listen,
let her-
Archaea.
And let her
That's
move
so
in with
good.
boys and everything.
Don't bring boys around the house. If you get captured, I'm gonna kill you.
Yes.
So,
Okay, so yeah, we had this talk before, so
Yep.
all right. Well, mobility
Bam.
saves all around.
I can't make a mobility.
Well, we'll say
Can I?
you can make
It's
one with
grappled.
disadvantage. Given the
Okay.
circumstances, you're not in too much opportunity, but you can kind of wiggle around a bit and try something. So
Wiggle.
make one with disadvantage.
And that's just mobility, right?
Yeah, mobility saving
Yeah.
throw.
Okay. Mom. 10.
oh yes, oh yeah,
15.
Disadvantage.
So yeah,
Yeah.
15.
that's my thing. So she beats it.
Okay, yeah. So you take
Oh, thank God.
a half damage as well.
Right.
So both you and him take 13 points of acid damage.
Okay. Ew. Where's my coat? No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say that contests the throw, but I'm pretty sure even if he fails it, it still holds on the ground.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I think he would have to beat a 10. So yeah, he has to crit fail to fail. So let's see if he does real quick. No, he does not. So, and is that gonna be the end of Katara's
Yeah,
turn?
that's her. Yeah, that's her. That's it.
All right, so she's sticking back there. Next up is going to be Archaea.
Good one. Archaea's knife is on the ground.
It is. In fact,
so-
let me pull this out here.
I think it's by where Emil is.
We'll just put it
Yeah,
right there.
it's like, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and she's like,
Push dagger.
she looks, and she's like, shit. And she just takes her fist and she tries to just jam it into the tendril that's like holding her.
Okay, so go ahead and make it an arm strike.
Okay. Oh, I haven't done that in a while. Is that strength?
Mobility proficiency, because you got finesse
Okay.
from your striker fighting style.
Right. Okay, so 5. Go. Grizzly bear. Oh, 14.
14 just hits.
Oh, lovely. All right, and that's a D4.
D4. Still.
4, yeah, D4. Yep. Okay, I got this, guys. Don't worry. I don't got this. 3.
So plus 2 is that 5 points
Oh,
of
plus 2, 5
bludgeoning
points
damage?
of damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, 5 points of bludgeoning damage
So
to
quick
his
strength save.
arm.
See if he nat ones. No, he does not. Still holding on
Nope.
to you.
Close, but no. Okay. Wait, is that's considered an unarmed, right?
Yeah.
Not a melee.
Well, it is an unarmed and a melee. It's an unarmed melee
Oh, okay.
attack.
So can I punch him again?
Yeah, that's literally what it was designed for.
Awesome, punching without bladed weapons. All right. Ooh,
22
ooh,
hits.
Nice. Not so nice
So-
for the. Oh, it'll be 2 plus whatever this is. Sorry, it's 4. 4 points.
All
4
right.
points of bludgeoning damage.
4 points of bludgeoning damage. Quick save again.
I'm just hoping.
No,
Oh my
definitely
God.
doesn't work. So you're just like,
Crits
just
through.
like bashing against this tendril that is holding you, but seems to be having no effect.
I picture this just being a great scene right now.
Flailing helplessly.
Yes. Name of the game. All right. Well, that's it. I have no movement and I have no more actions. So that's it.
Yeah, so that's going to be the end of Archaea's turn. Chauncey is up next.
Okay. I'm not picking up what's going down. Like, are we actively trying to hurt Archaea as well?
Well,
Like,
I mean,
if Archaea dies tonight by our hands, will we feel good about this tomorrow? Is the question. Like, is
Is Chauncey
something-
asking that, or is Doc asking that?
That's me, Doc, asking that question. Like, I want to know if I'm picking up what's going down. It's like, I have an action that would be able to possibly do damage to both,
oh
but I
God.
don't want to use it if I'm not actively trying to kill Archaea.
So
This is terrible.
the idea is attack and hopefully it lets her go.
Okay, so we're trying to save her,
Yes.
but if we cannot, we do exterminate.
Exterminate.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Basically
That's what I can think of the word.
because you don't want Archaea getting into the hands of the enemy, so like if we can free her,
Yeah.
you know.
Emil
So-
views Archaea as an asset.
Okay, so we are viewing her as savable, but if not, expendable.
Kill. Yes. Yes.
She is high priority, but ultimate priority if she is captured.
Yes.
Okay, well, how does this thing look? Does it look like it's close to dead?
He looks pretty rough. He looks hurt, but depends on how you define close to dead. But he looks like he's been quite damaged and battered by everything you guys have done so far.
His spinal column is also 20 feet long.
Let's say I throw down my shotgun, grab my
Oh no.
my rhino,
Okay.
and I start to chase him down.
All right.
Because it doesn't matter how close I get. I can get as close as I want. And with Magnum, I get 3 attacks. So as long as he
Oh.
survives these 3 attacks.
Oh Lord.
That's, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's about to be a yikes from me, dog.
so yeah. I'm
So
gonna
you're-
go ahead and
you're
pop-
attacking
pop these
Marconi.
shots at him. Yeah, I am attacking Marconi
All right.
with
Go ahead
the
and
first shot.
roll your attack.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, that's a yikes for me.
Mega hits.
Oh,
All right, you heard the man. Mega hit. Roll 3 times 3.
No, that's not how it works.
I heard Mega.
I'm mega.
Oh wait, so I get +3 from my adrenaline rush. I need to make sure I add that. And that's it. That's all. +3 plus my 3.
That's all I got.
Okay. Yeah. Just making sure everything's good. So +6. 25.
All right.
The hit
so
is the
first
same
round.
as the damage.
Big splatter of blood as you just like put this magnum round through his spinal column, which is now starting to look a little wobbly, like you're almost cutting through it. And he has to make a quick save against DC 12.
Drop my daughter.
Nope.
Damn. Let's shoot him again.
All right, shoot him again.
Drop my daughter.
Also hits.
Oh.
35.
Oof. Those are some good rolls.
There it is.
So yeah, you just again another like shot through the spinal column, again continuing that serration across it. He has to make a quick roll again. 17. Yeah, 17. Which he fails.
You dropped my daughter.
And drops her right there.
Drop my daughter.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and light him up with one more shot.
Oh man.
This better be it.
He is staggering right now. 21 also
21.
hits. You guys have been rolling really well tonight.
Making up for last episode. 24 damage.
24.
Bad.
So again, and he's just like wobbles and stumbles backwards from the force of these 357 Magnum rounds. Yeah, he looks quite hurt.
Oh my dear Lord.
Get off my lawn!
Drop my daughter. Get off my lawn.
I feel like this is now my home.
You've already claimed ownership.
As like a free action, am I also allowed to, like, because the transmitter's down, to try to contact Maya? And quickly tell her that,
I would say you could begin that process, but it's going to take a little while to
begin it.
dial. So
yeah. Just to test the line while we're in combat. 'cause
multitasking, yeah, I like it. All right, so
multitasking, yes.
that's the end
Emil
of
can't do that.
Chauncey's
He's got a
turn.
Nokia.
The end of Chauncey's turn. That brings us back up to the top of the round to Emil.
Go, Emil, go.
All right, so I can go there, right? Oh, hold on. You can't see that.
No, I can't.
I can go there, right?
That's a little iffy, but yeah. I mean, obviously, I would say it'd be half movement. You know, obviously going through Archaea's space, but also
I'm not
kind
going
of.
through her space. Can I use the last 10 feet to shove her back 5 feet out of range of? Well, I guess no, she's still in range because he's got like a
Yeah.
tentacle.
Yeah, tentacle stick.
But at least out of range of his damage. Would I be able to do that?
I would say you'd have to make an athletics check.
Would that take my action?
Yeah.
Could I instead, if that's going to take my full action, and just lean into it and grab her and move her as far back as I can?
Okay.
Grab my knife.
Make a detour right here really quick.
Yeah.
I don't think I have enough
Huh?
movement for that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's exactly the same.
Oh.
Oh no,
cool.
yeah. You can if you'd like.
I can move her because like that would take half movement, so that would be my end right there, right?
Yes. Yeah. That'd be as far as you could get.
Hold on. All right, let's just min-max this really quick.
Oh my
It's just
goodness.
max.
Yeah.
That's a little sketchy because you're like
I'm fine grabbing her and moving her back.
well, and also there's the half movement as well, so you wouldn't be able to get that far actually. Because I would say
Half movement starts when?
starting when you're cutting that corner, seeing
So
as you're
half
kind of
movement there.
subverting
That's
his
25.
space. Yeah.
That's 25 then.
Actually, technically, yeah, you
Oh.
wouldn't be able to move her another space. Because you'd be half movement dragging her as well.
Don't worry, if it comes down to it, I got stopping power in that Magnum. I'll take her out.
She's not in danger anymore.
I'm just letting you know.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Emil?
All right.
It's taking a little while.
I know, but Emil is calculating. He's a lot smarter than I am. So he's just going to move to there and just attack him then.
All right.
Makes sense.
What are you attacking him with? Oh, that's an natural 20.
My bayonet. My bayonet is the only thing I have that I'm going to hit him with. Okay, hold on. I did put this in
Attack him
manually.
with
This is a
fury.
crit.
The fury, yeah.
It's like now that he's put her down, Emil's like, okay, now I can refocus my attention.
Right?
So this is slash 2d8 for the bayonet, plus another 2d8 for Hippocratic Oathbreaker, plus 1 for the bayonet.
Well,
15.
All right, solid 15 points of damage as you just shove that blade right up into the base of his neck and just like pull it out, drawing a bunch of blood. Yeah, he looks quite hurt. Also, is this Chauncey's shotgun over here?
Yes, I just threw that down so we wouldn't
Alright.
forget.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah, it's all good. Let me just get that out.
Cool.
And that'll Emil will end his turn. Just like trying to interfere with his vision.
All right. So, Marcarni's turn. You see now is that like that ricketiness from the spinal column where Chauncey put down all those shots begins to reach its maximum tension here, and just you see his spinal column snap as his upper torso is separated from his lower torso, and he is cut at half a bit, and he just like lands on the ground, props himself up a bit with his tendrils. He is actually now considered a
Halfling.
medium creature.
It's considered a crab.
So,
oh,
damn.
so yeah, he's
So
not.
we cut him right in half.
But
he's so cute.
he's just like, yeah, don't change a thing. I still got a job to do. And he looks at Archaea, and he's gonna swing at you with one of his tendrils.
Beautiful.
Disadvantage.
Right?
Yep.
So that's a 23
Doesn't matter.
and a 17.
Nope.
So
Don't matter.
it just like wraps that tendril around you again, and he is going to begin dragging you. Okay, roll 20 is still done with this multi-person drag function, and he's just gonna start crawling along the floor with his just like climbing along and just like bouncing. He looks very mobile actually now that he's reduced his size a bit, and he's just sort of like runs around and just like bounces off of the control panel off to the side and just like starts moving off in this direction. I would say Emil gets a opportunity attack.
Mm-hmm.
You'd like to use your reaction for it?
I would like to use my reaction to try to stab him.
Unfortunately misses,
try
as
to
you're just like and you're just like not used to this new kind of size that he is now moving in, and he's just a little bit too hypermobile for what you were expecting. And
I take a huge swing and I hit his legs.
yeah. Yeah, basically. Yeah, that's what it
Let her
was.
no longer attack.
Yeah. I hit the wrong part of his body.
And actually, I would say before he leaves out of your guys' range, actually, he would take another swing, because he took one swing against Archaea. He would take another swing against Chauncey. That's a 12.
ain't putting
Unfortunately,
me
it doesn't
down,
hit.
son.
So again, just like blind swinging with these tendrils, but having gone as far as he can get from here, he's going to use the fling action, and he is going to chuck
Oh,
Archaea
sick.
30 feet in this
So
30
direction.
feet!
So
Ow.
she.
That's up and off the roof, though.
So you see him take this tendril and just like throw her off of the rooftop, and she goes flying outwards across the balcony, and then starts plummeting down towards a crowd of Ganados.
Oh god.
First
I've
off,
just become Ashley.
you falling 50, 34.
Oh, this isn't good.
Okay, first off, you take
Oh, this isn't good.
13 points of bludgeoning damage just from the fall. As you just
Oh,
like
this isn't good.
you see Archaea go over, screaming as she falls down
Guys, this ain't good.
45 feet to the grass below, and just like
Guys.
bounces off of the gravel pathway beneath. And you are
Ow.
currently surrounded by dozens of individuals that are now kind of looking down at you. And
I mean, I would too.
that is going to be the end of Marconi's turn.
Ow.
So is that the bottom of the round? What is?
Well, that brings us down to Katara, actually.
Okay. Qatar, go. Kill this.
Okay,
thing.
no.
All right, so she's gonna move over here. Because she sees that, she's like, oh no. But then she's like, oh, well, technically speaking, you don't get hit anymore. So she's gonna, she's gonna bonus action acid again with her last acid shot.
All right.
And just hit that bonus damage with it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're using the enhancer.
Yep.
32.
So he's
32.
gonna he's gonna go ahead and make his mobility save. That's a natural one.
Oh.
Yeah. They hit with 32.
So
Double damage.
Yeah, you see this. You see him like chuck Archaea off the edge, and as he turns around, like his back's to you guys to do that, and as he turns around, he looks back just in time to see this round just zoom, splash right against them, impacting him immediately against his body. He takes the full 32 points of acid damage as just like it pops into this fountain of acidic liquid that begins corroding his flesh. And he's just like, yeah, as the steam begins to pour off of his now melting flesh, and his already quite hideous form begins to melt away, and he looks quite severely hurt.
Finish it!
All right.
That's her turn.
That's Katara's turn. Next up is Archaea. So
Ow.
you are prone down on the gravel walkway in front of the mansion, surrounded by a bunch of dudes, some of whom are drawing knives, some of whom are drawing guns and hatchets and other such armaments, and they're just like, don't do anything stupid, girl.
She just lifts a hand and she's like, puts one finger up and she's like, that hurt. And she starts to get up slowly.
All right.
Not threatening. Still not threatening, even though she feels like absolute garbage. She's just getting up and she's like, okay, what do you want with me? And she's like breathing heavy.
And that is going to be the end of Archaea's turn, we'll say.
Yep.
And back up to Chauncey on the rooftop. What are you doing?
Oh no.
Okay, I'm gonna go kill this thing. So
I'm gonna go kill
we're gonna go ahead and take care of this. I charge up like, how's my daughter? Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna light him up with
Oh, I
some
love
magnum
it.
rounds. So
Oh, some more Magnum rounds. All right.
15.
15 hits.
Yes.
33 points of damage.
How does Chauncey want to do this?
Oh.
So like I run up and like put like a boot right up to his face and like just like kind of push him back and line him up and blast right through his face. Just,
All right. So you just like boot him.
like straighten him up just because he's like crab walking now. So I'm assuming I can just like kick him up to where he's almost just like face just looks up at me like what? Boom.
Yeah. So you just like kick him up, flip him over, pin him with your foot, taking that magnum out, looking down the sights, right down the iron sights into his forehead, and you just like fire off that magnum round. The bullet blows the top half of his dome clean off as he exhales one last breath from this hideous, monstrous form and goes limp beneath your foot.
As he's exhaling, can I also say, that's why I'm the guy?
Yes.
In that.
Oh.
That's... I can't make that jump.
Yes, you can.
Please don't.
So,
you can.
looking down...
Emil did it.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue my movement to pass this thing. Is this like a balcony to the floor below us?
Yeah.
So I could kind of see like down and into the crowd of people gathering around her.
Mm-hmm. And looking down, yeah, you can get a pretty good view of the crowd down there. Obviously, they're a little close to the building right now, so it's quite obscured. But you do see...
Is this...
Huh?
Never mind.
So you're mostly looking down at the balcony. So and like the crowd that's closest to the building where Archaea is at, you're having a little bit trouble seeing, but you do see this crowd start to mobilize, and you eventually see this entire crowd begin shifting in this direction.
Is this still initiative or not?
No, this is not initiative.
As soon as it's Emil's turn, he's jumping off the balcony.
Of course he is.
And that's where we're gonna pick up next time.
Chauncey just like goes into the balcony like no, and here goes Emil.
No, hold on. Okay, can I just jump off and then we'll end? Because Emil.
All right, if you're legitimately jumping off, because they're gonna you're all the way over there. So yeah, they're gonna get
I have
a
a
good
lot
distance.
of questions about how economy works because it doesn't say what kind of action it takes to attach a bayonet to a rifle.
It's an action.
If I use a steroid, does it give me the steroid that action, or does it give me the haste action that turn?
Yeah, sure, I would say so.
Steroid.
All right, so you steroid yourself.
So steroid. Action: take off the bayonet, drop it there. Hasted action.
So you're dropping the bayonet.
No, dropping the rifle.
Oh, okay.
I have the bayonet in my hands. Chauncey looks over, and then he just hears, "Use this!" And I'm dashing over.
Okay, so
Oh no.
you've got a cubic buttload of movement right now. So we'll say first you have to drop down because you're not superhuman. You have to drop down to the balcony below. Yeah, you are jumping, but you can't clear 20 feet. So you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage from the first
Twice.
drop.
So
And
that's is that 3 times 2 or
times 2.
oh you're rolling it in
Yeah.
okay.
So you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage from the first drop.
I thought you were
take-
taking average.
11 points of bludgeoning damage from the second drop. And as you arrive, Archaea is being carted off by this crowd, and she is about, we'll say, like 30 or so feet in that direction.
Okay. So that was actually all of my hasted action because I get ×2 movement just off from being hasted. So that wasn't my hasted action. That was just my hasted movement.
Before Emil does anything else, is it safe to say that Archaea could have dropped something?
We'll say, yeah, you could have had a moment to drop something, but actually, the Archaea that Emil sees is unconscious. But we'll say before they knock you the flip out, because I'm not gonna roll for it, because they would have done it eventually, because they're she was literally prone right there in front of them, and they had like 1 million attacks to make against them. They could knock her out. So
Yeah. They probably could have killed me if they wanted to.
no, but yeah, she is unconscious.
All right. So how
Bleh.
many people do I have to fight through? How many people do I have to fight through?
First of all, what did she drop where she was
she
left
dropped
off?
a notebook and the boxer effigy on the ground.
All right.
Thank you.
So notebook and the boxer effigy are on the ground. Emil, you're currently surrounded by a crowd of about 30-40 of these guys.
Go, Emil, go.
Action.
Yes, them all.
My hasted action. I'm going to. What's it called? Yeah. Okay. So hasted action. Panel Big Pharma. I'm going to down a whole ton of experimental drugs.
All right.
So I cast.
Boy.
I cast. Treat wounds on myself at max level.
Oh.
All right. So roll that really quick.
I don't know what that is. Hold on.
Well, at the max level that you're capable of casting it at. So
Is it?
that's
I
just
thought
the
it
tier
was-
2. We went
Okay,
over
so I
this
thought
last
it-
time,
okay.
remember?
No.
Oh.
No.
I thought
You tried to
I thought
cast
the
it that
treat
way
wounds-
again before, and it didn't work.
I didn't. I never used Big Pharma
Wait,
to cast experimental drugs.
Oh, did you not?
I never
Yeah,
used
I
Big
was
Pharma to
gonna.
cast
Okay.
experimental drugs.
I was gonna say, when was that? Because I don't
I
know
used it-
that.
I used it to cast experimental drugs to get rid of a point of healing, but not in combat. I didn't roll for it.
Or a point of fatigue? Yeah, I could have
Or,
sworn
yeah,
we had that
yeah.
conversation at some point, because you tried to...
Maybe we did.
You tried to roll a higher
No, I
tier
did- I
of
did.
treat wounds than you have available
Yeah,
before. But anyway,
that was
so...
just me using treat wounds.
Mm.
That wasn't even experimental
Oh, man.
drugs.
I do know
21.
one time we had the discussion on Minecraft Monday about the treat wounds and how they stack and stuff.
Yeah, might have been. But in either case, you recover that much hit points.
Bonus action: stab the nearest guy next to me.
All right, make an attack really quick. Let's just play this out really quick, just so we could get right into things next time.
22.
22 hits that guy.
Oh wait, hold on. That's right. Ain't damage. Hippocratic Oath Breaker. Apply poison. At tier 2. 33 points of damage.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, no, that guy is dead.
Only 35 more to go.
Yeah, so you killed one guy.
And that is the end of my turn.
Well, first off, let me just make this a little bit more dramatic.
You're just gonna fill in the whole grass, guys.
No, just to change the soundtrack a bit, because that was still on post-battle blues music.
Oh, I mean, I thought that fit because I thought he was.
Someone's about to die.
Yeah, I thought that fit just fine.
Yeah, all right. Well, here, maybe we'll
Put some intense banging of drums.
Slightly
Banging
more
of
intense.
This will be it for now. But either case, I don't want to roll
30.
30 out 40 dice.
I was gonna be like, could Katara have reloaded and just shot one like explosive round into that crowd?
Okay, yeah. Well, I would
will
say
that
so.
Emil has had a talk with you.
Yes, Emil.
Where you might want to place that round.
Ah.
Oh,
It's on Emil. No, I'm kidding.
Can I say one thing though, like fast? Like, let's say we rewound just a bit to the final action. I still had action economy and movement.
He had 2 rounds
You
left.
did.
Yeah, that's true.
See, I'll say
Plus,
you
I
could.
still had 30 feet of movement because I got double movement speed. I could have jumped down, seen everything that was going on, and I think it would be kind of iconic if we're taking her out. If I was the one who did it, like,
Oh no.
Emil's
I
trying to
think-
clear a path.
I'm not clearing a path.
No,
If
I'm
you're
trying to
gonna
clear a path.
purposefully aim an acid grenade at her in a group, you're gonna kill her. And if that was
I'm
the
not-
case,
Oh no, I'm aiming it towards Emil, but
No.
not Emil.
No, not at me.
I'm aiming it
Yeah,
towards
yeah.
Emil, but not for it to hit him, for it to hit the crowd that's there.
Like, yeah.
but
Yeah.
we don't have enough ammunition, let alone attack time to get her. So either we
Oh,
sacrifice
sure
her or we let her go for now.
So you want to
That those are
sacrifice
neither
her.
of those.
Either you guys are actually going to sacrifice her, or we're letting her go and gonna have to try to get her as well as my sister and as well as the Dawn.
From Emil's point of view, you've only given one option.
I'm seeing that is what I'm saying. So like,
That's what he's saying.
I do feel like that would be my place to do it, but I don't want to kill a player character. Like IRL, I don't want to be that guy. But like
I don't want
I
to be
am
that
that guy if I have to. I have the action economy, and I do kind of see it fitting, being like, I sent her off into the world. This is what she got herself into. Lost cause.
Right? Oh, well, this is moving very fast. So let me know right this second what you guys are doing. I will say I forgot to mention this earlier. You technically didn't have to roll dice back there. These guys are minions. So what are you guys doing?
Oh,
Yeah.
If they're minions, I'm using both of my actions to. I'm using my main action to heal myself. Bonus action to attack somebody. Hasted action to attack a second person. Every round.
Okay. You're healing yourself every round as well, or
Action, heal. Bonus action, attack. Second action, attack.
So you are going to heal yourself every round.
If again, I'm probably gonna start getting hit soon. So
Yeah. So either way, okay. So first of all, what's Chauncey doing?
I don't know.
All right. So Chauncey, we'll say Chauncey froze for now. Katara, you're lobbing a grenade.
Yeah, so bonus action, just getting that stuff in, and then I'm lobbing a grenade into a crowd.
Okay. Yeah,
And,
I'll let you know for the sake of resources. Like I said, these guys are considered minions, which is a 4th edition rule that basically means they all have the full capability of their normal selves, but they all have 1 hit point. So they're not that strong. So
okay.
you could just like throw it down there, and everybody in that radius will get obliterated.
Actually, I will ask this: is there a car nearby with a bunch of people?
There are a lot of cars around here, and a lot of people crowded around various things. You also see Chauncey's car, which Chauncey's car is out there. The hood is wide open on his car right now for reasons beyond your understanding. But there are a bunch of people out by various vehicles.
I was gonna say, because like whatever vehicle they're looking to head to, if it looks like they're heading to one, she wants to blow that up along with a bunch of people nearby.
They don't quite yet look like they're heading to a vehicle. They look like they're just heading around the entire building. At least that's where the most of the crowd is going. But there are still some people nearby vehicles. Just from being camped around.
I've been
Okay.
working on my car for so many years. And it breaks up, and there's nobody there. I want to shoot somebody.
Okay, so I guess since like she doesn't see them heading to a car or anything, she's just gonna go through and clear like a path like near Emil.
All right.
Just
So
bang.
just like right here, just clear all the people that are between him and Archaea.
Yep.
All right. So you thump, and that explosive round just obliterates everybody. You see some bodies flying through the air like it's World War II out of this mound of dirt that shoots up. Emil, everybody in front of you just got blown the heck up.
Flashbacks to Guatemala, or wherever I was. Argentina, I think.
Flashbacks to Nam.
So first, yeah.
While that happened, I ran from here to this corner and picked up the gun and on the way.
The rifle?
The rifle, yeah.
Okay, let me get you the stats for that real quick.
I might have them, to be honest.
I might have
I don't know
showed
if you
it to
do.
you.
Well,
You do have it. Yeah, the Garand, yeah. All right, so
yeah, I got it. And whoever is carrying her, I'm popping domes.
she's currently being held aloft by like 4 different people. So you can take your pick.
Well, I can try to hit 3 of them in the face. So let's go.
Oh no.
This is what you do to us. Always gotta be a threat. All right, so that's +1 to attack. What's that? What's that? Should I do headshot, guys? You guys think I need headshot? No.
Nah.
All right, just roll.
Come on, just roll these out there. Hits.
Yeah.
You kill one guy.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah. They all have 1 hit point. All you have to do is hit them. Everything you can do to
Also
hit
hits. Another guy gets his head blown off. Doesn't hit. The third guy, he just like fire around down and just like it just skids across the dirt besides him as he just looks up. He's just like, we got some trouble.
Could I have been taking like the whole left side first so that she still flops on the ground? They're like, oh, that counterweight.
I'll say, Chauncey, from your vantage point, go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
Oh man. Just like
I'm
poor
not ready
Cam.
for that hard question.
She's just like trying to not. She's just having dreams right now. She don't care.
You will in a minute.
It's okay.
16.
You do see around, and this isn't the entirety of the rooftop. Where you're at right now is an edge, but then it goes down to like a lower edge for like the western wing of the building. But you do see at the corner, which is like far off the screen, westward. You do see a figure in a suit, much larger than the others. Yeah, kind of square shoulders, stand about 6'5". You do see the Dawn rounding the corner up ahead.
So he's not in a safe place.
So he's not.
Wait, do you let everybody else know this?
Oh no.
Emil can see his head bobbing above everyone else.
Probably a little bit, but you can't quite identify him. You don't see him because there's a huge crowd still
that's
here.
true.
Your vision is quite
Yeah.
obscure. That's why I said Chauncey can see it.
Right.
Can I throw the rifle down towards Emil and jump over the side here?
Oh.
Not towards Arcade, but onto that little landing, like boop.
Oh, onto the
Taking
balcony?
steps.
This just got
Yeah,
serial.
well, onto
this
the
way.
one to the west. You said.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah,
might-
you're
you
heading
slide
over there.
down that roof.
Gotcha. Yeah, so you
Yeah.
can slide down the panels and get there. Yeah, easy enough. But you're throwing the rifle down to Emil.
Yeah, I'm just like,
happening.
So rifles down
just
here.
like heave it right out there, just as I jump, like all Qatar can see is me just disappear over the side. Oh, there you go.
Ours gonna run over here like, yo, hold up.
All right, so really quickly, this is happening really fast. Rifle clatters across the ground in front of you. Chauncey dives off to the other side. The Don is making his way forward.
I told you what I'm doing.
And so,
Yeah,
first of
alright.
all, the crowd gets to take their attack, their round. So,
Oh boy.
really
Want to just
quickly,
take averages?
Well, I'll take
For
averages for damage, but if yeah, don't worry, I got this. I know how to. I know how to run this.
Yeah, tell me how many hit, and then I'll just
Okay,
multiply.
AC's 18, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Action shell spin. Oh,
So. And that's 5 right there.
Now for the other 20.
Yeah, 6. So that's 1 hit. You take 5 damage
do.
from each hit.
5 damage from each hit. Okay.
Yeah. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another hit. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, another hit, 18, 19, 20. So, take
15 points.
5 points of damage for each of those hits as a bunch of bullets just start flying in your direction. Those are... Yeah?
Real quick, that would have only been 2 hits.
Oh, would it have?
Yeah, because he juiced himself, didn't he?
Oh,
my
right.
AC is
20. That's
20.
right. AC 20. So only... So
AC 20.
Yeah, so
Two
only
hits,
2 of
20
those
to
hit.
21.
Gotcha.
Oh, hold on. Thanks for
So
reminding me.
you recover 5 points of damage really quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are all the ones that are shooting at you with guns. A bunch are gonna
Yep.
kind of swarm
Stabbed.
you, yeah, with bladed weapons and axes, and some of the vineyard workers and stuff like that are starting to rush you. They're gonna quickly make attacks. How many people can fit around you? That's 5. So
5.
quick 5 attacks against you. That hits.
All right.
You take 6 points of
Damage.
damage from that.
Okay.
That was 3 attacks, so 2 more. Nope. Okay, so you only take 6 points of damage from that crowd.
Okay.
But you do see a massive figure ahead of you cutting through the crowd, and people kind of parting the crowd. The amorphous, like ant-like crowd parts ways to make room for him. And he's just like, thank you for bringing this to my attention. It seems we got some stragglers trying to keep us from collecting our prize. I'll have to take care of this. And he's rushing again down through this crowd. We'll say
Oh, great.
dashing with 80 feet of movement. He does get to you, but he can't do anything besides that before you can act. So the rest of you guys can act. What is everybody doing?
My plan changed. Hold on, really quick. Is this
My plan changed.
He's bigger than what I thought.
We'll actually put him. Oopsie.
I just need to know where he's at right now.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll say he's like kind of right here, maybe like 5 feet between
Okay,
you and
yeah.
him.
Oh,
All right, I run right past him, and I'm taking attacks opportunity from everybody.
whenever
Alright.
he would have passed me, could I have jumped down on top of him?
Oh, right, because
what I
you were
was
down
gonna do.
here, right?
No, I was on the other.
Oh, right,
side.
all the way down
yeah,
there.
right. You're
Yeah.
down, right, on the other rooftop. So you're still
Yeah, 'cause
way
I was,
above.
I was waiting for him to come. Yeah, but I was. Oh, is he coming from that way?
He came from this direction to the west.
Yeah. So like, whenever he would have come past. Wait, that's not the way we do things.
That's not the way.
So like, when he would have came past this way, I would have been 1 floor lower, and like, whenever he would have been underneath me, I would have pounced him.
Okay, so you drop down at that point. You take quickly
Yeah, right in front of him too.
8 points of bludgeoning damage, and you fall prone when
4.
you land.
So
Reduced
yeah,
to
half.
4. Yeah. So you just like land down there, and he does continue on past you.
I couldn't action hit him in the face.
Well, because you're moving after him. I'll say you could take an opportunity attack if you'd like as he's moving past him, or past you.
I'm gonna hit him in the back of the head.
With what?
Unless I'm allowed to use my gun. But no, I'm just gonna pistol whip him because I had the magnum out.
Yeah.
pistol
So
whip
go
him
ahead
in the back of the
and
head.
roll a quick melee attack.
Oof.
Oh.
Doesn't hit.
Unless
So
he's weak sauce.
you
I didn't think so.
you swing, and he just keeps on running towards Emil, full tilt.
So you said he was like somewhere 5 feet between like.
Yeah, about
both of them
5
or
feet
something?
between him and Emil.
Oh, between him and Emil. Okay. So, I guess like if I put oh crap! But where's Chauncey? Okay. Is it okay? So Chauncey's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Emil's right there, and then you said the dude's like 5 feet like in front of Emil.
Yeah, roundabouts. Let me just quickly.
Okay.
Let me just drag out a little figure out here to kind of show you where he's at.
This is like my boy. Okay, so
We'll use that to represent him.
Yeah,
A picture.
but more square.
More square.
What I-
A lot more square.
because what I want to do is I want to lob an explosive grenade to hit this guy,
All right.
but like I'm trying to find an area where it won't
It
hit.
doesn't matter if it hits me.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Or-
you definitely can if you just shoot a bit further out that way. Keep in mind this goes
Yeah.
out quite a bit, so you
Okay.
you could easily get only him. and a few other Ganados that just splatter off. But he makes a quick mobility
Okay.
save. Oof, those ones,
Wow.
which
Yeah.
he succeeds. So he takes only 6 points from that, and
I mean-
continues running forward. Is Emil doing anything? Oh,
Yeah.
Emil and Chauncey can both act now.
So my plan changed. I'm using my full action. Or nope, that's not even my full movement. That's half my movement to get there. Arkea's still there, or is she still being dragged off screen?
She would have gotten dragged another 30 feet that way when they took their last turn.
Then I'll use my full movement, my full haste movement of 60 feet to get there.
Okay. First of all, as you go by him, he's gonna let you like go by like a fair bit, and then you see just like out of his sleeve a long tentacle shoots out at you.
Oh yes.
That's a 19 to hit.
That does not hit.
Not with your haste, yeah. So you
Look at that
run
grin,
out over there.
Lucas. I thought he was
So,
about to Mr. X push him back.
Oh, push me in that direction. I need it. All right, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna apologize ahead of time. I'm gonna full attack Arkea.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead and roll first attack with advantage because she is
She's
unconscious.
not.
With the bayonet.
19
That's a
hits.
hit. So that's 2 death saves.
That's 2 death saves that she fails. It's a critical hit.
And if I need to, I'm doing these. I have exactly 4 chem fluids left, which is enough for 2 tier 2 apply poisons to each of these attacks.
Oh, honey, you're good.
So that's enough.
So
You don't have to worry.
I run past everybody and basically plunge the knife into Arkea's chest, dripping with poison.
And
I'm gonna leave it there. Turn around and look at the big boss and say, I have no purpose left on this earth. Do with me what you will.
And as after this is all said and done, and Emil rushes past, the tentacle just like missing him, and he goes up with that bayonet and just plunges the blade into Arkea's chest, and her last breath escapes her. And the Ganados around you, just like all these, mafia thugs, just like start wrestling with you, and you kind of grabbing you. And Don Feliciano kind of walks up towards you, now very slowly compared to his pretty quickened pace from before. His hand's kind of behind his back, and he's just like, well, that's a darn shame. Mr. Walker's not going to be too happy about that. But nonetheless, we still have use of you. We'll continue with our plans. Not going to be too much trouble, are you?
Mill says nothing.
Take him to the labs. And the men that are just kind of like wrestling with you start dragging you away. You'll see the same fate as that woman that we captured before. And he kind of turns back and he sees Chauncey lying about.
Like as Emil like jams the knife into Arkea, and like you can see like she dead, right?
And she's dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So like as I see like her fall limp, like being carried and like fall limp or whatever, can I just kind of like hit my knees, like drop to my knees, like just like in agony, just like I pull out my magnum and as like the Dawn's looking towards me, like shoot him with the last 2 rounds I got.
Alright, go ahead.
With the last 3 rounds I got. I do have 3 rounds in the magnum.
So you just like
So, and you're using all of your attacks.
Like whips. Yeah, I'm gonna use the rest of my 3 attacks, and I'm kind of hoping like he retaliates in a sense.
All right, go
like,
ahead and roll your 3 attacks.
I'm that guy. And I just start
I'm the guy.
15 just hits.
Oh wait, that's a no, that's not.
No, it's not +1.
Okay, 15 just hits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 25 points of damage.
All right.
Another
Did you-
round.
Also hits.
And
Your adrenaline rush isn't here anymore, so we'll say.
oh, so it wasted out.
I'll say I wasted it out because of that like momentary
Yeah, 'cause
pause
I
that you
haven't
had
been
up top.
attacking. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, minus what you have to. What's that? -3.
It's just
from
minus
the
3.
damages. Yeah,
So
22, 25.
yeah,
all right. So you,
and then
you still have one more
the
attack.
last- Yeah, the last one.
18 hits.
And that's 16 total points. I fixed it.
All right. So you fired these 3 rounds. They all impact against his chest. Yeah. Well, you shouldn't have done that. And you see just like the wounds on his chest beginning to seal, and just like these almost vein-like protrusions moving along his hands as he just like holds out his hand, and one of the magnum shots that you fired at him just shoots out like a projectile from his palm. That's a 22 to hit. So it strikes off of the shoulder of your armor. Doesn't quite do any damage, but he walks up to you and he's just like, "You're lucky a very good friend of mine wants you alive." And he is going to, seeing that as you're resisting a bit, he's going to make a quick full round of attacks against you.
As he says that, it's lucky that someone wants you alive. I yell at him, "You're lucky I'm out of ammunition." You're lucky I'm out of ammunition. It's like spitting in his face, kind of screaming at him.
And standing.
Hopefully he tosses me somewhere.
Standing defiant, and he's gonna make a quick 4 slam attacks against you. It's 20 to hit.
Drag my mini out again.
30 to hit.
Oh, there he is.
Jeez.
And a 14, which doesn't hit, and a 16, which doesn't hit. So those first 2 hit.
Yes. Boom, 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 boom,
You
boom.
take 11 and 15, so 26 points of bludgeoning damage.
Half.
Right, half. So 13.
Yes, I'm still alive. Do your worst. I am in danger though. So don't do much worse, please. Oh.
So you have a moment attack, Chauncey, if you're gonna take it.
Has he got me grappled?
He does not have you grappled. He just walked up to you essentially after expelling that round back at you, and he just clenched his fist and just started throwing down punches against you.
So I don't know if this sounds shitty, but I'm going to give him the big middle finger and be like, "You took everything from me," and then run into his house. "This is my house," and run. So bolt right back into the house. I know where my guns are that actually do damage.
And okay, so you just 60 feet of movement back there. Well, first of all, as you're running back, he does get to take an opportunity attack against you, which he's going to take with his tentacle once you leave its reach. It's a 25 to hit, so before you get far, he just tentacle wraps around you that comes out from his sleeve and just grapples you. and pulls you right back to him. And he's just like,
Could I, like...
"You're not going anywhere. My family built this house from nothing. And you are nothing to me." And are you gonna do anything else?
My karambit, yeah. Just reach my karambit and just like start jabbing at whatever's holding on to me. Like, no.
Remember all your attacks.
We're all dead, guys. What happened? What happened?
I say Katars get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Katara's the only one. You better go get my guns thrown down. Throw them off the roof. Oh yeah. I'm gonna just roll all three.
Yeah,
attacks
go ahead and
real
roll
quick.
all three. That one hits. That one hits. That one hits.
All three hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna add bleed to one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be +9. I just added all of them together.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So 6 more, so 21 points of
plus
damage.
Another 6. Yeah, plus the 1d4 for bleed, or was it one? Yeah, 1d4 for bleed. So
All right.
24 points of damage.
All right, so you
to
just like
whatever tendril is holding me.
Yeah. So I think he would pretty much have to. We'll see if he's still holding you. He pretty much has to roll that one, I think, to fail. Yeah. So he's still got his grip on you. And after that, he's just like, "Yeah, now what are you doing, son? Stop struggling."
Son.
And you see like all these like cuts that you just made on his on that tentacle just start to seal up once again as if you hadn't done any damage. And he just clenches his fist again, and he's gonna make another full round of attacks against you.
As that's happening, would my call to Maya ever come through by this point?
Yeah, I mean, it would have probably at some point while you're on the rooftop, and she's just like hearing all this transpire, I suppose. She's just like, Chauncey, what's going on?
Oh wait, no, I'm not contacted to my. Damn. I was like, damn, dude. I was like Bluetooth. I was like, I still have that Bluetooth, but I don't think we're connected.
No, not to Maya at least. Can I call in like a sort of air reinforcement to this place?
Ariel?
What's going on? What's going on, Chauncey?
Like, I'm not gonna make it. It's bad.
Where are you?
And can I quickly just was like full on address?
Well,
you're gonna have to come to my body.
Yeah, I would say you probably don't know the address off the top of your head, but you know, like if you say the Feliciano Manor, that is a place that could easily be publicly found.
Feliciano Manor.
What's going on? What kind of reinforcements do you need? Are you tied up with those gangsters?
I'm tied up. This is real. There's something going on. It's something we haven't dealt with before.
What are you talking?
But it's definitely
bioweapons?
Yes.
The BSA is gonna want to get in on this, and that is one of the last things you hear before these pound-ins start coming for you.
Okay, good.
So,
one.
hits, don't hit, hits,
2,
hits.
3.
Oh,
Yeah, all 3.
So, you quickly, again, these are slam attacks, quickly take 20, 18, and 18. So that's 36 plus 20, 56. Halved to 28 points of bludgeoning damage against you.
That's not good.
That's not good.
That's not good at all. Look at this.
And
-8.
So, with that, as he's just like got you like held up in one, with this tentacle and just like suspending you in the air in front of him and just like pulling you closer. Reaches back with his other hand, and you see like these couple of rings across his knuckles, and just like all very just elegant looking, expensive looking rings. There's particularly 2 different rings, and he just like just jabs you until you stop moving, and you are currently unconscious.
So I'm not dead? I'm just knocked out?
Well, he said he wanted you alive. He was doing non-lethal damage.
Oh, he did want me alive. I thought he said, I don't want you alive. Someone else does. And he's like, I don't really care about you.
He said, you're lucky a good friend of mine wants you alive. And so he has knocked you out. And Katara, if you're looking from above, you would see him just sling Chauncey over his shoulder and motion to some of the other Ganadas, just like, yeah, clean up whatever's left, if anybody. You know where to find me. And he starts walking on as the rest of the thugs you saw a while back dragged a meal around the corner. And this big, bulky man in this suit, the rest just carrying Chauncey over one shoulder. He looks just so small on him by comparison. Just starts walking away and heading back around the manor. And that is going to be where we pick up next time. So that went on a little bit longer than expected.
I'm sorry for everything to everybody.
No.
I am KO, my friend.
So
I got the power of the BSA on my side next episode.
you are gonna have to pull for you. You're gonna have to pull some McLean radio work here if you want to survive this. So things are gonna be a little bit different next time. Wow, that was quite an unexpected little detour that I was not necessarily ready for, but. Yeah, there's definitely going to have to be some talks over this next week to figure out how this next session is going to go. The campaign has taken a turn. Things have changed. Our heroes are scattered. And
First player death.
Yeah, and first player character
first
death.
Character death.
By a player character. I don't feel good about that, but Emil...
No.
There was only one place Emil was going.
Listen, I told you. You messaged me that, and I'm like...
Yep.
Do your worst.
Yeah, when you said that, I was like, you don't want to say that.
I gave you full permission.
I texted while we were doing this. I texted Lisa. I was like, if you want me to dial this back, I can dial back Emil just a little bit. And she's like, no, give me your worst. I was like, that's not good for you. That's or anybody.
So,
that's Emil's death.
Thank you all for your patience, if anyone was still staying the extra mile there. That got quite intense, and this is certainly going to have some pretty lasting repercussions for this party, but we'll see where it leads next time. Until then, we'll see you guys later. Peace. Squared. Have a good night, and God bless.
Good night. Please have good dreams, and also just think about good things.
Yes.